people to show up. But in the meantime, what's up, guys? Darkdally here with a kind of a surprise stream. We're playing Farming Simulator 19, as I have in my past few videos, because it's just what I like to do. And today we're doing something completely different, because today we're not farming, we are logging, and I'm creating a road through this forest. The map that we're using, I'm really bad at pronouncing this. I think it's my closest equivalent pronunciation, Holmakara, and it takes place in northern Sweden. So we're using the Norrland, Sweden seasons. Right now, it's still the first day of early spring, as I've just kind of started. And with, oh, what's up, guys? I see that there's some viewers. Thanks for tuning in. As we are, so we're logging in northern Sweden, and we're using the Norrland, Sweden seasons pack. And it's still the first day of early spring. I just started here, just started forging this road, and we'll get to what equipment we're using, what we're doing, and everything like that. It's going to be snowing all through spring, so we're going to have to contend with the snow. Now, I spent my base money on vehicles, and only 4 base vehicles, and it pretty much blew all my money, plus a $500,000 loan, just to get the base vehicles I wanted. I do have government subsidy signs put up. I'll show you guys why here in a second once my map loads. And that is just so I can buy up land so I can actually log. Like, I don't think that's cheating to put up government subsidies just so I can buy this land so I can actually log on it. So I'm just doing it for that. Not spending it on the vehicles. These vehicles were bought with the base money from selling all the crap it started me off with. Hey, what's up? What snow mod is that? This is Seasons Geo. This is Seasons, and the geo I'm using is Norrland, Sweden, because that's where we're at. We're in northern Sweden. All right, let me show you the vehicles we've got. So we're using the NMC, this big badass truck, and this is our snow plow. And make sure my plow is up. And I'll backtrack where we came from here. Okay, this thing's got a lot of horsepower, but that's a bit much. All right. I've kind of plowed a road up to where I'm going. Let me show you guys where I'm going on the map. So here is like your house and your farms and everything here. And the shop is up here. There's no direct route that goes through it. So we are creating a route through this forest here is what we're going to be doing today. And it's going to be fun. This is a totally different side of Farming Simulator. Do you have Ghost Recon Breakpoint? Yeah, dude. I have Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I have lots of videos of it on my channel. You can search them on YouTube, or I can help you find them. The mods. Can I show the mods on PlayStation? Yeah, sure, but I'd have to exit my game. But I'm running like 100% mods, so there's well over 100 mods on there. Basically, I'll show you the mods that we're going to be using in this particular video. All right, so this truck is a mod. This is the NMC Rambler. And this harvester here. I want to show you guys the equipment we'll be using to do logging today. There's lots of ways to log. You can use like feller bunchers and skidders. What we're doing is using harvesters and forwarders, because I find that's the most equipment efficient way. At least for me it is. Everyone has their own style. So here's the harvester we're using, which is a... Actually, you know what? I'll just show you my darn garage. We're using... Now, these are all mods, but a lot of this stuff is based off stuff that's in the game already. And we're using the Ponce, whatever, Scorpion King MRF. It's my favorite harvester. We're using the Komatsu is one of my favorite brands, and we're using their... This is in the game. This is just a bigger, badder version of what's in the game. This is my favorite forwarder. We're using the T-Rex to remove tree stumps, because it's just way better than any of the that I found headers. You can, like the 3-point attachments you can put on a tractor or whatever. And then this is the truck we're using, the NMC. This is the Rambler. And then I have a chainsaw and a truck bed and a snow plow, and that's literally like all we're running, because I just spent my beginning money on this stuff. I'm trying to get the truck out of the way, because we're logging through this area. I know you can't see much, so I'm going to run the truck back through the path that we've gone through and maybe plow some more snow out of the way on the way down there where we came from. Let's kind of plow my way back down here. Let's put the plow down a little bit. There we go. This is this road is kind of already, well, this truck has a lot of horsepower and kind of, oh, that's right, we got a bunch of, okay, we're going to stop the truck here, actually, if it would stop. Let's pull my plow up and back up here. I'll just teleport to my other vehicles. Let's get this truck out of the way. I want to show you guys what we're doing. All right. So, here's the only other vehicles I'm running. I'm running this to take down tree stumps. It's simply the best way because we're leaving a lot of tree stumps in our wake. And then this here is the forwarder that we're using. What's my favorite map? Oof, jeez. You know, I got to say, what's it called? It's called the Valley of the Old Farm, I think. But it's not updated with a lot of the new features. It's a big map. It's got a lot of forests, a lot of towns and stuff spread out. I also really like, oh geez, that's a tough question. Most of my favorite ones I can't pronounce because they're Polish or Hungarian or something. You know, a lot of them have names that me as a simple American can't pronounce very well. I think my favorite overall is, I think it's called the Valley of the Old Farm, if I'm not mistaken. But I also like this map, which is called, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, it's called Holmakara or something like that. And this is a forestry map in northern Sweden, which is why we're using this particular season's geo. Let's go ahead and let's hop in the forwarder and go ahead and catch it up to where the harvester is, because I'm going to want to start grabbing some of these logs, because so far I've just been kind of leaving, hang on, let's turn it around. I've kind of just been leaving a wake of logs behind me, and so let's go ahead and get up to where my harvester is and start getting some of these logs out of the road. I've already been leaving here, because what we're doing is we're just logging our way through northern Sweden. I'm trying to make a road through the forest. Even though it is early spring, it's going to be snowing all the way through spring, so I'm just going to have to deal with the snow. That's why all my vehicles have tracks. I find personally, I think anyway, in my opinion, well, A, tracks look cool, and B, they seem to help me through the snow a little better. Especially getting over the big humps, you tend to get high-centered less if you have tracks as compared to tires, but that's my personal opinion. And what's up, everyone tuning in? We're playing Farming Simulator 19, but today, instead of actual farming, we are doing logging. All right, here's the first bunch of logs that we got. And let me get my thing unhooked there. There we go. Hang on. Little wonkiness as we get unhooked. There we go. And so a little bit of tediousness as... Gosh darn it. Why won't this go up? Ah, screw it. Let's just grab the logs. Let's grab what we can. There we go. As I act with my retard impression of not being able to do this right. And logging's a little bit tedious, but when I think about it, like, farming in general is tedious, so logging really isn't that bad. It's all about just learning. Some of these cranes work differently. So we're just going to set these back here in our bunk. Okay, those could be nudged over a little bit, but yeah, especially that one. Wait a second. Okay, I've not used this particular harvester or this particular forwarder. This one works different from the one that's in the game. Okay, that would explain the learning curve issues here. Let me zoom out. Okay, so this crane works a bit different than the one that's in the game. That would explain my initial issues with it. Darn it, I like the way their regular Komatsu harvester works. So that means this is going to extend. There we go. Okay, so we have a different... Alright, that would explain a little bit right there. Let's go ahead and strap these logs down. Always strap your logs down as you go. That way they don't... Okay. I assumed this would work like the Komatsu in the game, but the crane works different. I might end up exchanging it, because I'm used to the way that that one works. Yeah, this is... I think I am, actually. Yeah, if I'm going to do a live stream, then we're just going to sell this. I'm going to use the equipment that I know. So we're going to sell this, just sell it. And we're going to go here and buy the one I know how to use, which is already in the game. I'm not going to sit here and try to learn a new crane system. Some of these use different crane systems. This one I know how to use. This is in the game. And we're going to go ahead and purchase this. This crane I know how to use. There we go. Some of the vehicles, there's like different crane systems. Hang on. I always hate getting these things unbuckled out of the... there we go. Okay, this one I know how to use. This is a smaller version of the same one I was just using. Well, not really smaller. Just the one I was using was like a 25-ton forwarder. Okay. More recognition. Well, whoops, we're going the wrong way. Let's reverse direction. Thanks. Mr. Meme Doctor, or Meme Doctor, sorry. I didn't read your name fully. Meme Doctor. I've been pursuing other things outside of YouTube, and so not been putting up the same videos. I know I've not been putting up the same quality of videos, nor the same kind, but there's a point where you play Ghost Recon for so many years that you just want to do something else. So right now I'm just going back to where I was with the other harvester. Now this crane I know how to use. I didn't realize until I started the live stream that Komatsu did not work the same way this one does. Now these logs we can load easily because I know how to use this one. I'll figure out at my own time how to use the other one. This one I know well how to use. Heard a lot of force with this. Yeah, harvesting is like I said, you know, it's tedious, but everything that's fun in this game is tedious. The game itself is, you know, tedious. This crane I know how to use. Some of them have different controls, and... Whoa. Okay, this one can tip. Make sure your bunk is level, which I should have done before I started this, but let's go ahead and swing this. There we go. Get leveled back out. Let's see, how are we looking? Whenever you rotate this thing, especially if you're using PlayStation controls, whenever you rotate the grappling, always make sure to pull down on the stick while you rotate it so you don't accidentally let go of the logs. And that goes with however your crane controls work. Now this particular forwarder, what the heck just happened there? Where'd that log fall off? Great, now we gotta grab that one log. This particular forwarder will hold, I cut the logs at 6 meters, which seems to work pretty well. See if we can just grab this one log. This is always the tricky part, when one of them gets slightly off kilter. Hang on. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to... Oh wow, this is meticulous work. Well, it can be if you screw up like I did right there. Yeah, you don't want to do that. There we go. Let's pull this guy back onto the bunk. I never tried live streaming logging before. Like I said, you know, it is a bit meticulous. Let's get this guy back in the bunk. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know, I was doing this like a ninja all night long. And then I come here to do this. And of course, Murphy's Law, right? No, I do not want to grab my bunk. Oh, the amount of fail that happens when you do this crap live. Man, I was grabbing logs like a ninja all night long. Let's go up. Let's go this way a little bit. Let's go down. Grab the darn logs. Or at least one of them. That's good enough. And pull it back. It's probably easier. It could be easier with PlayStation controls. With computer controls. With PlayStation controls, this is a little bit... Now here's where I would normally grab something with... Do I have another vehicle behind me? Yeah, I do actually. Here's what we're going to do here. I'm going to grab the vehicle that's behind me on the road. And I don't have a great deal of equipment. But one thing I do have... Whoops, it's already pointed the right way. Yeah, it is. I gotta have this to cut tree stumps. What's up? What's up, guys? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's a trick I have. There's a log that's not quite all the way in my bunk. I don't like that happening because then when you start dropping other logs, it's gonna tend to hang off the end. 6 meters is as long as I recommend putting in this particular forwarder. This is the Komatsu. I think it's an 875. It comes with the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up this other vehicle here. You notice I have a log hanging off the end, and we're just going to fix that the easy way. If I don't get hung up in the snow. Like this. Hang on, it's just my header is getting hung up on the... Isn't this always the way of it? Don't make me saw down that tree. Got it. Okay, this time let's not get hung up on the tree. You can see what I'm trying to accomplish here. There, got it. That's what I was trying to accomplish. Exactly that. Just knock it forward into the bunk. Okay. Which I didn't do good enough. Oh, jeez. Logging in the winter. If I had enough room to maneuver this thing... There. I got a little bit better, I think. That is good enough for me. So we're going to go ahead and buckle these down. Always, definitely always buckle as you go. Alright. Now, let's grab this last... There's a couple scraps. There's only one worth grabbing. And, it's this little guy right here. So we're going to go ahead and grab this little guy. Am I over it? No, I didn't think so. This must be harder to do in real life. I can only imagine trying to do this from one point of view, because even with multiple points of view, it can be hard. Alright, so we got this log. Now, here's what I do. First of all, I already know we're going to want to rotate this a bit, because we're going to have to rotate the boom around. And we're going to bring this in. Rotate it a bit more. Bring it in. Down, down. Easily drop it in and then quickly re-snap your straps. Okay, now sometimes I'll take the straps off and kind of rattle the logs around a bit, let them kind of settle, and then instantly re-strap them. Always keep your logs strapped. That way you don't get shit bumping around. All right, let's move up the road. Let's clear this mess I left up here on the road. And what's up, everyone tuning in? Playing Farming Simulator 19. We are in northern Sweden. Gosh darn it, I did it again. Northern Sweden. And we are logging. A whole different side of Farming Simulator. We're not using any tractors or cultivators or anything like that today. Today we are strictly logging. And I could use some extra tools here, but they would probably just honestly get in the way. We're going to want a different point of view for this. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to grab this one, like, stray log here. Just meekly see if I can grab it. Just that one. I don't need the other one. There we go. Whoops. Just the little guy. Lift him up. There we go. It's that little guy because he was going to be in the way eventually. There we go. And I don't know if this would be easier with PC controls or not. I haven't even tried to use PC controls with the game, so I'm not even sure if you could on PlayStation, which is, of course, the system I'm on. So we're going to drop this log and immediately restrap everything. That way everything stays in place. And this is not even like the fun part. This is the tedious part. This is the cleanup after my harvester's gone through, you know. Let's see. This is the tedious part after the harvester has gone through. Am I clear of my bunk? Yeah, it looks like I am. Think again. Yeah, that's supposed to be hard to do from a real point of view. Okay, let's bring this in just a little bit. And extend that. And bring it in. Should be able to grab both of these. Yeah, that'll work right there. I know that this is, again, this forwarder is in the game. It will grab at pretty much full extension 2 6-meter logs. So long as your bunk is level, it will grab them without tipping over. And it'll carry a decent amount. Oh, sorry guys, I had to adjust something here. The problem with using PlayStation controls is moving the stick only one way while not moving it the other. That's why I stressed pushing down while you rotate the logs so you don't accidentally let go of them. Let's go ahead and let go of these logs very gently. Okay, let that one roll into place. I actually want to move this one a little bit. Gently, gently. There we go. And then restrap them. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we got those logs out there, and then we'll hop back in the harvester and do some harvesting, which is easier and more fun. Oh, darn it. I gotta say, I like the control. This one forwarder tends to have unique crane controls that other ones don't have, and I just happen to be used to the way this one works. And this is the it comes with the game, the Komatsu 875. I simply like the way its crane works. Its crane works with basically the same controls as that harvester, which we'll be hopping back in here in a moment. I want to zoom out for this. And to the person who said, I believe it's Moon Doctor, oh yeah, right there, yeah, I deserve more recognition. It's just my live streams don't get much views. Plus, most people tune into my channel for more military-related games, and I don't know, I kind of did my share of those. Like, people still ask me, you know, have I played or do I play Breakpoint? Heck yeah, I do. I played the heck out of that game. You know, that's one reason I'm doing other stuff, is because, yeah. Okay, here we're gonna have to I'm just gonna drop these logs, or drop one of them. Yeah, there we go. This one's being held somewhat precariously. Let's push it out there a bit, pull it up. Let's see what we got. Why is it holding it like that? Well, because it is. So we're just going to drop it in the bunk. Can I please get my controls right? Am I getting hung up on a tree or something? No, I'm just being retarded. Let's bring this back in. It is hard on the PlayStation to use the stick to move it one way and not the other. So oftentimes I end up moving things multiple ways. Let's drop this into the bunk and... Okay. Yeah, camera angle's always a bitch, isn't it? Now we're going to have to pull this back into the bunk without rotating it too much. I got it. It's just... And that part of my boom won't go up anymore. Alright, so how are we looking? Let's just drop it slowly. And see how it landed. Ah, good enough. So I'm going to restrap my logs. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Mr. Vane from Sweden. Maybe you can help me pronounce the name of this map, although I can't show you because I'm in it. I call it Halmakara. I don't know how else to pronounce it. This is northern Sweden, so I'm using the northern Sweden weather, which is much like the weather where I come from, actually. Let's get my boom out there and swing this up, because this one, we got a log. Whoops, wrong way. Over here. There we go. I left a mess with the harvester. I want to get back into the... yes, I'm using Seasons. I'm using the... I call it Halmakara. Again, correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And yes, I'm using the Norrland, Sweden's Seasons mod. I'm using I'm using Seasons, the Seasons mod, and then I'm using the Norrland, Sweden's Geo to simulate the weather of where this map takes place. And I keep bumping that log. Let's pull back a little bit more. A little up. And... okay, that's retarded. Why did I even do that? Down. Now we can grab it. Alright, now I'll stick this guy in the bunk. I'm not very good at stacking logs, but I'm proud that I can put them in here all, to be honest. It took me a lot of work to learn how to use these things. Whoops. That's the problem with PlayStation controls. Is I'm trying to move the log forward, but it's also... okay, so we're just going to move it forward a bit more and just drop it slowly. Slowly, slowly drop it. How did it land? Okay, could be better. Just push it out a little bit. There we go. Now let's drop it. There we go. And strap them. And strap them. There we go. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead. Let's hop out of this and let's go back up here and do some harvesting, because this is getting a bit tedious. We're harvesting a road through the woods of Sweden. Now, yeah, a lot of stuff is on Xbox. I would assume so, because I'm on PlayStation. They're on PlayStation. Let's just teleport to my harvester. All right, so here's where my harvester is currently at. And we are cutting a road straight south from here. So right here, this is where the road ends. Now this is the harvester. This is my favorite harvester. I think this thing is just the bomb. This thing's awesome. This is Scorpion King MRF. All right, I want to try to cut straight south. I'll be cutting a road here, especially once the snow melts. I'll be able to see exactly where I'm going. Let's go ahead and take down this tree here. This is still tedious, but it's fun because you get to rip trees apart. So, I mean, that's always fun. And the first thing I'm going to do is swing them up and away. And I should have this cut to 6-meter lengths. Yeah, I got it cut to 6-meter lengths. And we could just strip the trees. Now, this is one way to harvest. The other way is to use a feller buncher. and then use a skidder to drag out the trees, but I like this way better. It creates nice, neat piles so I can pick up with my forwarder. I'm going to come through and get these tree trunks with the other machine that I have. So really, I've only got 4 machines. I got the harvester, the forwarder. I've got the, basically, I guess it's like a mulcher. It cuts the tree stumps down. And then I got the truck to do the plowing. But here we are in unplowed territory. And this is the mess I was previously picking up with the forwarder. And then he says, leave as little stump as possible. Whoops! I forgot to lift up the thing before I did that and swing it around. Oh, great. Now we're going to have tree trunk everywhere. Because I accidentally cut that in front of me. I worked for a short time. I did work at a lumber mill. We didn't have crap like this back then, that's for damn sure. Now we have a log on our way. Great, because I grabbed that tree like a friggin' idiot. So we'll climb over it. Alright, we are going... I'm trying to cut as straight south as I can, because this is where the road is gonna be. So we are in purely uncharted territory here. I wanted to get some of the... If I do all the fun harvesting part, then the rest of the video is just going to be piling it in the bunk, which is the most tedious. Let's pull this up a bit. Am I not lined with the tree? Let's pull it back. There we go. There we go. But let's go down a little bit. We want the shortest tree trunk possible. Make it easier. Wait for the tree to fall. You don't want to cut a tree back on yourself, but I can't raise my boom anymore, so we're going to have to... There we go. Yeah, we just found that out the hard way. You don't want to cut a tree into yourself. These are some big, tall trees. Oh, I hate when it does that. I left a limb, and that bothers me. Because that's going to become a problem when we're loading them into the bunk. So I'm actually going to hop out here and grab ye old trusty chainsaw, and there we go. Get rid of that one pesky tree branch it left. Oh, early spring in northern Sweden. Well, in the middle of the forest. Yeah, it's kind of dark, even though it's... well, it's 5 o'clock at night. Yeah, so it would be getting dark-ish. The stump grinding. I'll show you what I do for the stump grinding. Is this guy right here. This is what you use for stump grinding. I mean, there's good tractor attachments that do it, but this is the king of stump grinding right here, is this guy. If I could get around my forwarder, I'll show you exactly what I mean. And if I don't get hung up on this berm of snow. Yeah, this thing is a Stump Eraser. No more tree stump. And we can move up the road with this guy. Now, my normal tractor attachment, I'll show you what I use. I'll show you, Mr. Vane, I'll show you what I usually use. My favorite attachments for stump grinding are going to be, they're probably all mods. Pretty much everything I use is mods. But, okay, for a tractor, for a 3-point attachment, this right here is the best for a 3-point attachment. It's basically like what I'm using here, except with a 3-point, you can't lift it as high, so it can't get some of the taller ones if you happen to leave those. For like a skid steer, what I use is, I don't know if it's here or under skid steer attachments. It must be under skid steer attachments. Yeah, it is. It is this guy right here. If you're using a skid steer, this is what you want to use for tree stumps. It works just like basically what I'm using, only it's smaller. That thing works like magic, but this is a mod. This vehicle's a mod. Oh, there's a tree stump right there. Let's take care of it real quick. But see, this thing, you have full articulation of the head, so you can walk up and literally just kind of like basically vacuum them away. If I can get lined up with it. Yeah, that's definitely gone. Ah, shit. I hate when I do that. This thing costs $200,000. Here's the way I figure it. This thing costs $200,000, but the tractor I was using a tractor, this is a fairly new mod that just came out recently, at least for PlayStation, and it is right here. This tractor's $200,000 fully set up. This tractor's $200,000. It's got about 470 horsepower. You can put full forestry cage and chain tires and everything on it. But I found I mostly used it for stump grinding. And this thing's $200 and it's got tracks. So it's way easier to move in the snow. It doesn't get hung up. And we're going to be going up here and using this to pick up the... Oh yeah, you can sell lumber. Yeah, the lumber mill is behind me. Okay, we have to go around this mess I left here. Hopefully I can... Yeah, this thing will do it. This thing will pull it. Yeah, of course you can sell lumber at lumber mills. For a decent money, actually. I probably got about 10 grand in lumber already sitting on that forwarder. I'm just trying to get more. I've gotten... it depends. Selling lumber, it depends how long the logs are, how straight they are, how thick they are, or whatever. You get more money for bigger, longer, thicker, straighter logs. Yeah, you can also sell wood chips. And you can also, there's recent mods to wood chips into pellets, which supposedly make more money, though I haven't tried that out yet. So here's where we're at with our harvester. This is where we're actually forging the new road. Let's get rid of this tree stump here. Yeah. That's gone. Let's get rid of this tree stump up here. And that log decided to roll my way. Okay, yeah. Anyway, that's what I use for stump removal, but I'm not quite ready for that step yet. I kind of want to clear a path, and then I'll come through with this. So let's park this out of the way over here. Now, this part of the road is completely unplowed. Now, one advantage of working on road that's unplowed is I don't have berms of snow that I could potentially get high centered on. The snow in this game really doesn't get more than like a foot deep, and it's no problem for machines like this. Yeah, like I'm just creating a road. The reason I'm creating a road here, hang on, it's going to save my game. I'm going to light a cigarette here while it saves my game. The reason I'm creating a road here is up here. I guess I won't light a cigarette. I'll light in a second. Here is where the lumber mill is. Here's where a lot of the places I need to go are, and it puts your house down here to start. This is the home of car, or however you see it map. Now there's a road that goes up here, curves around, and there's a big open meadow here. So I'm just creating a road here. Yeah, where I'm showing the cursor, just straight south down to this meadow, so then I can connect it, and it goes straight from the house and my pig farms up to the lumber mill and everything else, and where I sell the stuff and where I buy the pigs, so I don't have to go all the way around this long way. Plus this is just fun. And yeah, you can really modify the terrain and everything, you know, however you want. Now these things require a bit of dexterity. But, you know, like I said, like everything in this game is tedious. Farming is tedious. So is logging, just in a different way. Let's try to swing this around out of the way if we can. Never cut towards yourself. Push that arm out. Yeah, you'll end up... Well, yeah, that's a lot of force right there. These logs, you know how much these logs weigh a piece? It'll push your harvester over. So never, ever cut into yourself. Cut away from yourself. if you're going to use this method of forestry, now I'm going to light that cigarette. Give me a second, guys. This is the method of forestry I like. I need to try felling and bunching and skidding, and I want to do that. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this, what that means is basically cutting the trees off at the base as a whole, and then use a skidder like to pull them. Let's see, or like a clam bunk, sorry. Like, let's see. Here's a badass skidder. And you just use that hook, and you can grab like 8 trees with that hook, and you just skid them through the forest. Or like a clam bunk, like this guy right here. This thing's a gnarly beast. That hook back there. Yeah, you would cut whole trees down, but I prefer to... I haven't really tried that method yet. I've been mostly doing this way. Okay, I gotta watch my map, make sure I'm cutting a straight road southie. All right, we got 2 trees in our way. Let's go ahead and grab that one first. If I can get my claws on it and get the shortest stump possible. And quickly swing them away from your vehicle before the tree decides to fall another way, because these trees weigh several tons. Oh well, good enough. At least it's pointing away from my vehicle. And weight in this game definitely matters. Like, you can see the weight of this compacting the snow as I drive through farming, and I decided, hey, you know, let's do some forestry for a while. And it's a whole new game. It's like a whole new game. I still have all my same farming equipment. It's just I deleted a couple maps and made some room to download some. Oh, okay, we need to keep going this way. Our road's gonna go this way. Looks like I might have lost a little bit of resolution or something on my internet there. If I did, I apologize. This part's easy. We'll get back to... I'm gonna go back to grabbing some of these and loading them into the bunk here in a second. See, like, even the logs like roll down. Yeah, they're gonna roll everywhere and this and that. And the snow can be a real pain in the ass, but I like the challenge of the snow. There is a geo called Snowy Lands, which makes it snow all year round, all the time. I haven't tried it yet, but this is simulating the weather of northern Sweden. So basically, like, here's like when I can plant and harvest and stuff like that, and then like this is gonna be my weather forecast for the next like 10 days. This is like my 10-day outlook. It's gonna be snowing through probably yeah, it looks like late spring. The snow will start melting, and the snow does start melting first where you trampled it down and where you plowed it. Okay, so in real life, where you trample snow down is where it melts last. But in this game, the lower the snow is, the faster it melts. So like this place here, these ruts I've been driving in will probably start melting first. All right, let's keep trying to cut south, which is kind of along the side of this mountain. It's my internet. My internet's really crap. That's why I'm only streaming this in 720p. It's just, I don't live this far out in the middle of nowhere, but I do kind of live out in a place you can't really get good internet. Alright, let's grab this tree here. I don't have it lined up exactly right. Now I do. Wow, this tree's crooked. Let's quickly grab and swing this big bitch out of the way. Yeah, that's a big one. I love these harvesters. I just love the way they work. Like I said, I worked a little bit in a lumber mill. We didn't have machines like this. Well, I'm talking back in the 80s. We didn't have machines like this. Definitely not. It's self-leveling cabs and whatever. These harvesters, at least we didn't have them. We used to skidder. And then we stripped out all that shit. We did it at an actual mill itself. Okay, we need to take down these 2 trees. This road's going to go uphill a little bit, but that's okay. All my machines can handle this kind of grade. It's no problem. Let's take these 2 trees, and then as I finish my cigarette, and then we're going to go back to loading them on the my bunk back there. Let's grab these 2 trees. Gotten pretty quick at the harvesting because I know how to use this crane. That's why I like that Komatsu harvester, or not harvester, that Komatsu forwarder, because it uses the same crane controls, so I can easily swap between this and that. We'll grab this last tree here. Whoops, and we got swinging a little bit. And grab this tree out of the way. Visibility becomes a problem in some of these thick woods, so you can see. Wow, this is a big tree. Oh, it left a branch for us. Yeah, I'll grab it with the chainsaw. Wow, that was a big ass tree. Let's move the harvester out of the way. Let's move the harvester up the hill. It's getting kind of dark out now. I'm gonna want to put my character to sleep here soon. But in order to get to my bed, I'm gonna have to drive there. Oh yeah, because all my vehicles are on this side of the mountain. Well, that'll be that's something I hadn't thought of. It's getting nighttime. Let's go grab this tree branch. It's getting nighttime out here. Oh no, this is the first day of this particular game. Where's that tree branch at? It's like... Got it. What's the best way to get home, do I think? Probably with the truck. Alright. Let's make sure the plow's up as much as it can be. Because I don't want to make, like... I don't want to make snowbanks where I have to drive. I don't want to get hung up on a snowbank. This truck has 650 horsepower. It'll power through all this crap pretty fast. If I can make it over these logs. Just gun it. Let's go around this. I need to get home so I can sleep, but my house... And that's, see, this is why I'm trying to make the road, because my house is down here. So this is where the road's going to be going. Up this hill. This truck has almost too much power. It's ridiculous, but it's got like a 6-liter V8 in it. And a lift kit and off-road tires. Come on. Yeah, lift kit is essential if you're going to run in snow like this. And this is where the road's going to be going. And then we're going to come into this meadow up here. And then, yeah, this is where the road's going to be. And it's going to lead into this meadow. And now we're in the open. You could never cruise through foot-deep snow that fast. I don't care what you're driving. Audio's out of sync? Well, I'm sorry for that. It could be because of my bad internet, if that's the case. Right now I'm trying to get home, or at least park a car at the house. If I can at least, I'm just going to park this truck at the house. That way I can teleport back to the truck and go to sleep when I need to. Because I don't need to plow anymore. I prefer to... Yeah, because if I put my plow down, here, I'll put my plow down. And you'll see it's creating this big berm here. And that's easy to get hung up on those. So let's pull the plow back up. Okay, there's a road up here that'll take me to my house. Well, if there weren't snow, you'd be able to see a road here. Here it is. Here's the road. Oh, I went off of it. There it is. Apologize if my video's out of sync here. I'm going to take a sip of my energy drink. And, where'd I put it? Got me a Monster. Hopefully the audio gets back into sync, Mr. Vane. Alright. Right now we're... I put my cigarette out? Yeah, okay. Going to my house. I'm going to park my truck there. That way I can teleport to my house when I need to. This is actually a road. And I will plow it. But I imagine by the time I get here, the snow will have started melting here. Let's put my plow down and start kind of plowing a path through here. Because there is a road here. So I'll start kind of plowing a path. Look how deep this snow is. I have driven through snow. Well, yeah, I live in Colorado. One time driving home, I was driving home from work one time at 11 o'clock at night, and I had snow this deep on the road. And I was driving a smaller truck. And the snow was so deep, it was this deep. And I was dragging my undercarriage through the snow for about 10 miles. I was in a controlled fishtail, just trying to keep the truck, you know, forward momentum until finally it came to a stop. And I had to spend the night in my truck. I had to spend all night in my truck and wait for the snowplow to come pull me out in the morning. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of start plowing this road out through here. Now, where exactly is my house? I'm going to want to... Okay, dead ahead. It's dead ahead. No truck could pull this kind of speed through this snow. This is a little unrealistic. Not my favorite... I don't think this is the best truck mod. I think the best truck mod is the TLX 2020. But it takes up a lot of mod. I'm on PlayStation. I only have so much space for mods, and it takes up a lot of space. This takes up less. Also, I like the lights in this truck. I like how you can make the rings around all the lights, and you can color them however you want. This truck just looks cool. This truck also has yeah. Of course, that doesn't help me any. Just for role play, or if you're multiplayer or something like that. For whatever reason you want a beacon, you have one. So we're just gonna kind of plow a road down to our house at 24 miles an hour through like 8-inch deep snow. Hopefully my audio is back in sync. I see that comment saying that it's out. By the way, guys, I can't see YouTube comments. I don't have YouTube open. I'm just looking at what I see on my PlayStation here. Square body Chevy. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I don't have that downloaded right now, though. The car mods I currently have... Whoopsie. The car mods I currently run are this... Well, wait, these aren't mods. They come with the game. This is DLC. So this is a mod. I like this little guy. Well, for farms, I like this little guy. He's versatile. I love this thing. Even though this doesn't have a tow hitch, it looks like an old... What do you think that guy... here, let's color it a different color so we can see it better. What do you think that is? It almost kind of looks like an old Scout, but it also kind of looks like an old Bronco flatbed. I don't know. The reason I like this, even though it doesn't have a trailer hitch, the whole thing can convert into a flatbed. All three sides of that fold down. And then I have... This is what I'm driving right now. I'm driving the Rambler. This is the truck I'm driving right now. And you can mod it, like mine currently is modded with a lift kit, with, you can make it a dually. Mine has the wide tires, and then you can put different bumpers on it. I'm foresting, so I'm using a big bull bar like that. Make room for the snow plow. And then I'm running the light bar and everything. And then you can color this any way you want, different exhaust. You can color the rings around the lights. You could put I got a step on mine, and then mine has the 650 horsepower, 6-liter. Oh, it's a V12. Okay, well, there is that. I thought it was a V8. My truck in real life has a 7-liter V8. That's plenty of torque. I never had a truck with a V12. All right, we're almost home. And it's getting close to bedtime, but we'll go back to what we were doing. Here's my house. So now we have a kind of a path plowed up to the house. It's going to be bedtime here in 15 minutes of game time, but that's 3 minutes of this time scale I have of game time. So let's go back to what we were doing. Let's grab some more logs. Okay, so this is my forest. This is my, yeah, my bunk, my forwarder. And let's grab some more logs. Ah, we swing the opposite way. Here, let's... Oh, there we go. And this is the part of the game that's tedious and took me a long time to get down. Like, really, you know, to really get this down took me some time. Is doing this kind of stuff. And you gotta really get to know your crane, because some of the cranes have different controls. Some of these logs will get lost in the snow, and I'll find them as the snow starts to thaw. I'll find them. Oops. Up we go, up we go. There we go. Now the trick of swinging these guys around. You want to generally line them up with the arm. Whoops. Generally, that should be a good alignment when we swing this around. Is it still out of sync? Well, I apologize for that. It's my crappy internet, and I'd have to restart the stream to fix it, and I'm not going to do that. Sorry, guys. Let's see, are these in place? Not quite yet. That's good enough. We're going to drop the logs here, and then quickly strap everything. Let's zoom back out, get my boom out of the way. Sometimes I'll let's release the straps, let the logs settle a little bit. Here, let's drive around a little bit, let the logs kind of settle. There we go. Let the logs settle, and then quickly restrap them again. There we go. To make room. The first showed me. Was that a Toyota? Yeah, I know. I kind of had Scout-ish looking features, but not really. It was a Toyota. Okay, the oldest Toyota I ever had was a '85. I never had a really old one. Actually, funny story about that. You see, you know the movie Back to the Future. I had that exact same truck. That exact truck. It was a black '85 Toyota 4x4. With the lights on top and everything. The only difference between my truck and the Back to the Future truck is mine was turbocharged. And that one wasn't, because it showed his dashboard and he didn't have a boost gauge on it. It's the only difference, was mine was turbo. That's the oldest Toyota I've ever had anyway. The truck I have now is a '76 GMC. Not very good on gas, but it's a good handy truck to have. Full-size truck. No electronics, fix it anywhere you want. With the tools you have on hand. You don't have to take it to a shop if you know what you're doing. Alright, now the tedious part of positioning the boom. Getting this log up in here. Yeah, this gets a little more tedious doing this, especially if you want these things to settle correctly in the bunk. Ah, crap. We missed it. I need a different camera angle. Okay, we're gonna have to pull this back a bit. Back. Oh yeah, there we go. Pull it back into the bed. And I'm gonna want to rotate this. Let's try dropping it here. Slowly drop it. Okay, here's where we're, because I'm like really anal about this. I hate when it does two things at once. No, I just want you to extend. I don't want you to swing. Just extend, swing. Now here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take my claws. I'm going to close my claws up. I'm going to swing it a little bit more. bring this down and see if I can just bump this log into place. Yeah, there you go, buddy. That's good enough for me. Let's restrap my logs. Actually, let's let them settle a little bit. Restrap them into place. There we go. 94 GMC. Yeah, mine's a gasoline power truck. I wish it was diesel. That's the only flaw. It wasn't a flaw. Just I would prefer it be diesel, but mine's gas powered. It's an old, geez, I don't even know. It's I guess it's a Silverado. All the badging's gone off of it because it's 44 years old. But yeah, it's basically the Scottsdale / Silverado. Yeah, the full size one from the 70s. All right, let's keep moving down this thing here, picking up logs. Oh, it's bedtime, so we'll transfer to my truck. Those are T-Rex. What the fuck was that? I don't know. I can't see anything. All right. There we go. There's my house. Let's get some light back. This will give me a chance to light a cigarette while it does this. And it's going to have to sync the time because I'm running seasons. Because I'm running seasons, it's going to have to sync the time. Oh, crap. I left those government subsidy signs out there now have $18 million. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had those running. The reason I have those government subsidy signs. Oh, crap. Let's see if I can spend all that money. Just so I'm just trying to buy the land up so I can keep doing this. You got to go. All right. Have a good... Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, Mr. Vane. All right, let's buy up the rest of this land. I'm just buying the land, and it's not cheating. Well, not in my sense, because I'm just foresting, and I want to be able to forest anywhere I want. I don't want to have to worry about whether or not I own the land. I did not mean to make that much money. I forgot I had those government subsidy signs out. I'm just buying this because I don't care about farming on this map. I just care about being able to cut trees wherever I want. So we're... try to spend all my money here if I can. And whatever money I can't spend, well, I buy vehicles conservatively anyway. I don't overbuy luxury crap I don't need. But if I can't spend all of it, I'll tax the rest of it off with tax signs. Just buy the rest of this map. Yes, buy. Wow, you can really... My forestry is not fun unless... Because it really sucks when you're trying to, like, forest, and it says, oh, you don't have access to this land. And it's like, dang it. So I always buy up the whole map. That way I don't have to worry about where I'm at. It's enough that I'm worrying about crane control and all that stuff. Last thing I want to worry about is whether or not I own the land I'm on. So we'll just say I own this whole parcel of forest. All I'm doing is foresting. Okay, so this leaves us with, like... Let's destroy all these government subsidy signs. The left us with just under 5 mil. Let's get rid of these government subsidy signs so I don't make any more money because I don't want this much. I'll tax it off. Here they are. Let's go find them. We're going to delete all these because I don't need all the free money. I don't want it. I want to make my own money through logging. I just had these to buy land. And then accidentally went to sleep with them still up and made like $15 million overnight. Oops. Okay, so that's those. And then there's 6 more over here. Yeah, I was just trying to buy all the land up as quickly as I could. I don't like using cheats. But it starts you off with like basically nothing. Well, land-wise, and what good is farming equipment if you don't have land? Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, good. We won't make any more money now. Okay. So, it's now 7:30 a.m. Let's get back to what we were doing with this guy. We still got quite a bit more room, and will hold us to the sawmill. And someone asked me if we could sell lumber in this game, which of course you absolutely can. And that's what we're going to do. Right now we're following up. This is where we were carving the road up. We're just carving a direct road right to the house. This is not the best forwarder in the game, but it's the one I know how to use. There's a bigger, badder version of this guy, but the crane works different. I haven't quite yet got the feel down for its crane. But this crane arm I know how to work intuitively, and that's, you know, always a good thing. Let's actually back up a bit. There we go. Okay, this could be a difficult log to pick up. Yeah, let's pull up to the side of it. There we go. This crane arm I can just work intuitively. The other cranes I like have to learn how to use. So I'll just have to do that on my own time. We're going to want to swing this about this way, because once we swing it into the bunk, that should be about right. Yeah, here, let's see how good we are. Let's see if we're good. Let's just drop it here. Boom, perfect, perfection. And then restrap. I always restrap after I drop every log, unless I want to like rattle them around a bit and let them settle. Let's grab these guys. Again, for the standard size bunks to game, I'm cutting 6-meter logs, and that's what I recommend. What's up, Anthony? What's up, man? Yeah, we are in the fun adventure of foresting. I'm creating a road through the frickin' mountains of Sweden. Quite fun. Do I have this log? No, I'm not that good yet. No, we need to go out a bit more. That's good enough. There we go. Oh crap, I'm hung up on a tree. Okay, that sucks. Watch that. Yeah, when you're cutting through, whoops, go forward. When you're cutting through, oops, wrong way. When you're cutting through narrow paths, you gotta watch. Sometimes you swing these logs and they oh, look at that, almost perfect placement. We just need to pull it back a little bit in the bunk. Up, back. Wait. We're gonna want to rotate this guy. Other way, dumbass. Okay. Let go. And strap. Yeah, strap it down quickly. Our bunk's getting pretty full, but I think we can grab the rest of these before we have to go sell, and we'll see how much money we made off these. The longer you cut them, the more money you're going to make. Like I said, 6 meters I found is good for this. I've tried 8-meter long logs, but they hang off the end so ridiculously far, it's not generally a good idea. How was your holidays, Anthony? Judgment? How was your holidays? Busy, I assume. In fact, I have family coming over later today, so I'm still in the midst of it myself. Let's see, how are we on this log? It looks like we can grab 2 of these. If I just push this out a bit further, I think we can get both of these. Oh, I hate when it swings and extends at the same time. It's like, no, you gotta be really precise with these controls. Good running one, like a one-legged ass kicker. Yeah, I kind of figured, because. And sorry about all I sent you a bunch of messages the other day. I think I was just trying to show off. I was just trying to talk about tractor stuff, and then I realized I couldn't sleep when I had like terrible insomnia. Could not freaking sleep. Oops, I'm using backwards buttons, and then I was like, you know what? He's probably busy because of the holidays and stuff like that. So yeah, I get it. Okay, we can grab both of these logs. with this forwarder, you can grab 2 6-meter logs at pretty much full extension without tipping, so long as your bunk is level, which mine is not quite. Let's extend this a bit more. Yeah, nah, dude. I know you're busy because, yeah, I know you're busy. All right, we should be able to grab both of these logs. Oh, I might drop one of these. One of these might drop off. I always swing the wrong way. I am the worst about that. I always swing the boom the wrong way at first, and then, son of a... Okay. Let's try this again, this time without the fail. Rotate, rotate, go down. Drop for a second. Let's rattle them around a bit. Let them settle. Restrap. There we go. Back the truck up 10 feet. Well, I'm kind of in the prime place to grab that log, but yeah. Wait, is there something? Well, are you saying there's something I missed? Hang on. It's kind of hard to see. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to extend this out. Like all the way. See, now I'm going to have to reach really far. What's up? I don't know why you want me to back the truck up. There's nothing there. And now I'm extended like all the way, which is fine. Oh, I'm in reverse drive. If you meant back up, like back up. Yeah, I'm in reverse drive, so, which you may not have known. Chat delay, I know there's a chat delay. It happened earlier. My internet fuzzed out. And, yeah. I thought... this game is so awesome. I think a lot of people don't even know, like, well, a lot of people didn't know you even could do this. One person earlier actually asked if you could sell lumber, and it's like, well, yeah, you know, this is, gosh darn it, this is a whole part of the game, is logging is a whole different side of the game. Can I please grab this log now? Yes. Just barely. I think we can load it into the bunk. This is going to be our last log, then we're going to go sell this. Let's see. That looks good. That looks good. Rotate. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it down. Bring it way the fuck in. There we go. I was trying to clear a tree. I had a tree in my way. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I could see it. And... bring it in, bring it in. This is the crane I like. Unfortunately, yeah, this is not the best forwarder. There's more powerful ones, but what does power really matter? This is the one with the most intuitive crane, I think, and this one's already in the game by default. Okay, let's restrap. Okay, we definitely have... I mean, like... hang on, let's lay my arm back a little bit. This is not a full... let's go ahead and reverse my drive control back to forward. I'm going to go back towards the logging mill. This is not... this forwarder is in the game. Wow, that's a good amount of wood. So this is the road that I'm building. My favorite Forester... well, I've got a lot. This is a Komatsu. This is the Komatsu 875 that comes with the game. There's a Komatsu mod I download. I have a lot of... I've tried a lot of different forwarders, and there's a Komatsu 895, but the crane works different on it. This is a big bad beast here. This is like a 25-ton beast. But the crane on all these other ones works different. This is the only one I've found that with the crane. On this one, the telescoping motion works with the left stick. All the other ones, the telescoping motion works on the right stick, and it seems counterintuitive to me just because this is how I learned to do it. So we're going to go to the lumber mill, which is way down here. This is the road I've been clearing. So, Judgment, what I'm doing is, if you're not familiar with this map, your house and all the farm crap is down here, and all the store crap is up here. And there's roads that go around here. I know there's a chat delay. I apologize for that. I don't know how long it is. I'm creating a road straight south through the forest to connect the two. This is a big meadow here. Big meadow I'm going to do something with, and I'm creating a road straight through, and I'm choosing to do it. It's actually not winter. It's actually spring. Logging. Oh, you're from Sweden? Nice. Yeah. So I got the Swedish weather geo. It's going to be, I've got about 8 inches to a foot of snow here, and it's going to be that way all the way through spring before it starts kind of melting. Well, you'll start seeing grass in mid-late spring. You'll start seeing grass. This is all, I've plowed all this with my truck. So I'm only running 4 vehicles. I'm running I'm actually running the NMC truck, even though Anthony would agree with me. I think the TLX 2020 is better. It simply takes up way more space that I don't need. So I'm running 1 pickup truck with a snow blade on the front. I'm running a forwarder, a harvester, and then I guess you call it a mulcher to remove the tree stumps. Those are the only 4 vehicles I'm using. Now here's the question with this. I'm not sure where the logging trigger is at in this. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's just drive towards the yellow. What's up, Boss Studios? Hi. Sorry, my sound is off. Where's the logging trigger here? Oh, okay. So that's the wood chips trigger. But where's the logging? I need to drop off these logs. Wait. Let's look at the map. Oh, it's behind me. Or no, it's got to be here. It says mill and spinnery. I assume that means for wool. This says timber. Where's the timber trigger? It's going to be hidden by snow. It's the problem. Well, that's okay. We can, let's hop out and have a look around here. Well, there's the wood chip. Okay, there's the wood chip trigger. So, no, I was right the first time. This back here, somewhere back here is going to be the wood selling trigger. I just don't know where. We're going to assume it's right there. I bet you it's right here. Yeah, I've not been up much with my videos. I've mostly been playing this game. Oh, okay, I can see part of the trigger. Here's the wood selling trigger. So we're going to sell this wood that we gathered just making part of that road. And let's see how much money we make. We make, sell wood. So that's $22,000. Decent amount of work, but really just as much work as I'd put in farming for $21,000. Whoops, keep in mind I've been talking while doing this. When I do this by myself, it's obviously much, much quicker. Of course, the snow kind of does get in the way a little bit. Slows things down, plus the hills here. I love this particular map because they paid a lot of attention to the texture of the road. Like, look at the textures of the roads. You got like mud and dirt and bumps. It's not one of those forestry maps that's, a lot of the forestry maps are like 20-30 megabytes and they're just a bunch of trees with a bunch of painted roads. This map's actually normal map size, even though it's mostly just forestry, but they paid a lot. There's a lot of attention to detail on the roads, which you could see if it weren't for all the snow. So here's where we're making our road. I'm not going to bother about some of these small scraps of wood till the snow clears, then I'll come through and clear out the rest of that. There's already partially a road here, or there's already a road here. I cut some trees here just to clear it out a bit and widen it, but where I really started cutting is up here where the harvester is. We'll go back to harvesting here. Just pulling this back up to the harvester, and it gets dark in the forest. Yeah, this forwarder lacks a little bit of power. If I could drive anyone, I like the big Komatsu. I also like the Elephant King. It's just the crane works completely different from what I'm used to. And I actually started with one of them, started this stream with one of them, and I was smashing the crane into everything because the controls work different. I wish all the crane controls in the game were standardized. I really do, but they're not. This one, the crane arm works exactly like my harvester, so I can swap back and forth with ease. This thing is a little light in the power, though, because I know my harvester climbs this faster. We'll be up there momentarily. This is all still road that was in the game. I really haven't done much. Well, I cleared some of these trees. Mostly what I've done in today's live stream, which has been an hour and 20. Oh, only an hour and 20? Okay. Mostly what I've done is, yeah, clearing this up here. Here's where we need to... So we're going to park the forwarder here. This is what I'm using to clear tree stumps right here. This is the best bang for your buck. 200 grand. And you can lift that thing up higher than any tractor. And unless you get, the only way you could do better than with a tractor is get a hydraulic adapter for your front loader. But tractors would get stuck in snow where this thing just plows right through. You can't high center a vehicle with tracks. You know what I mean? I mean, not really. All right, let's go up to the harvester. Yeah, I left. Oh, yeah, look at all this wood I got yet to load. Here's another $20,000-$30,000 in wood right here, just sitting here. All right, so we're trying to keep a bearing as straight south. Those tire tracks you see there, that's where I took my truck to my house to go to sleep. All right, so oops, I had it and then I lost it. The heck? I had it on the tree. Whoops. Had it on the tree. There. And as I say, oh, don't do what I just did. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Never do that. Never cut into yourself. Okay, whatever. We'll just chop it over here. I was just going to say try to swing it up and away from your vehicle as quickly as you can before the weight of the tree swings its own way. And then I did the other thing I said not to do, which is never cut into your vehicle, because that's okay. We got a bit of a mess here. No problem. All the logs are going to roll downhill anyway. I'm going to have to go down there and fetch them. That'll be fun. All right, so let's keep cutting south. There is no road here. We're going to make one. Wow, this thing's got like 500 horsepower, and even this thing's struggling. But once the snow melts, it'll be a different story. How am I lined up? Yeah, that's good. Up and away from the vehicle. You want the tree to fall the way you want it to fall. There we go. These are some tall ass trees because I'm cutting 6-meter lengths, which is as much as I recommend for that. Oh, look at them just rolling down the hill. I'm gonna have such a mess to clean up. That's how deep this is, or how steep this is. Again, sorry for my audio being out of sync. Yeah, making a road dally style, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be steep, but if I can do it in a foot of snow, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Where am I at on this? Let's pull up a little bit. Got it. Yeah, just letting the logs roll down the hill. Like I said, there's basically two ways to do this. One's felling and bunching and skidding, and one's harvesting and bunking, and that's what I'm doing because I just like watching them go through the harvester, turning it into logs. It's fun. This is my favorite. I will say, Anthony, this, though that wasn't my favorite forwarder, it's the one I could drive the best. This is my favorite harvester. This is the best, I think. Okay, let's try to keep pointed south. The point is to make a straight road. If I wanted a curvy road, I'd kept what they gave me. So that means next up is this tree. And that looks good. No, oh, wrong button. Up and away from the harvester, please. There we go. I always stress that because some of these trees, again, those of you who haven't played the game, everything in this game has actual weight. This tree weighs several tons. And if you cut it and don't immediately pick it up and swing it, it will swing its own way. And it is a pretty legit hill, isn't it? Don't worry, when I get the road here, okay, it's still early spring. Very early spring. We're going to have snow here for a while. Once this snow clears, this ain't that bad. This ain't that bad a hill. I mean, it only seems like it because I'm trying to crawl through all this snow. My truck, see those tracks right there? That's where I went. Here, I'm going to light this cigarette. I said I was going to light it like an hour ago. I ripped up that at 20 miles an hour in my truck. So, in a foot of snow. So, yeah, we can do it. This thing doesn't go that fast. Alright, so we're going to be cutting... So first, I guess we're just going to harvest and then clean up the mess behind us. And that's going to be a long process. It's not all going to be this stream. We're going to clean up all the shit behind us. Stop swinging, cut. And grab and swing. And lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Oh, yeah, definitely don't cut into the ground. You don't want to cut into your own vehicle. Also, don't cut into the ground. These 6 meter long... Imagine how much these must weigh, these 6 meter long logs. Well, I've done my share of logging. I could take a guess. They could be over a ton a piece. They could be. I mean, depends on, you know, the density of the wood and whatnot. These kinds of trees tend to be lighter weight. But, wow, that is a serious hill. You're right. But my truck ripped those tire tracks that you're seeing right there, so I know I can climb it. Oh, and I'll make a proper road. It'll be cool. I'll terraform it, make a proper road. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Gotcha. And let's lift it up. There we go. At least they're all kind of rolling into the same place. Wow, these are some big trees. What, that's 4 sections? 5 sections. So this tree is about 40 meters tall. What's that in feet? Like, that's like 130, almost 140 feet long. Tall trees. Yeah. Wildlands. I do miss that game, but my time with Ghost Recon, I'm not saying my time with Ghost Recon is done, not necessarily by any means. It's just, after making so many videos on that game, oh, my frame rate's starting to drop. I got too much wood on the screen. Where are we going next? Whoops. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, let's get the harvester out here. Let's go back to forwarding. Get some of this wood off the screen because it's starting to, at least on PlayStation, it'll slow down your frame rate like nothing when you start getting... Am I hung up on a tree stump? Or what? This thing shouldn't get hung up. But you see my frame rate is dropped like retarded amounts. You watch them all? There's probably 600 or 700 of them on there, but thank you. Yeah, I played a lot of Wildlands. I mean, for years. Oh, see, now my frame rate's picked back up. Yeah, let's switch back to the forwarder. And let me take some cigarette drags here. Chat with you guys. I'm hoping my chat catches back up with my video, or I don't know which one's behind which, but you'll see snow start to melt. Like right now, it's 22 degrees in the game, that is. It's 22 degrees. It's not snowing. You will see grass start to appear, and the snow will start to slowly go down where you've plowed it and where it's lowest. And I'm going to have a sip of my Monster here. And it's a really cool effect. I like seasons for that. The only thing I don't like about seasons, I will show you guys. I'm going to take a drink here. I like to use it when I'm logging. I love logging in the snow just because I'm from Colorado. But what I don't like about seasons is, setting crop rotations. I want to grow what I want to grow when I want to grow it. I hate setting these up. As you can see, I don't have any set for this geo. That's because I use this for logging. It's fun because I get about half a year of snow and half a year of not snow, and the snow comes again. It's kind of fun. So once the snow clears, I'll actually be able to make a road through here. Sorry, I know I'm going kind of slow. I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm trying to enjoy this a little bit. All right, so let's load up another bunk of logs. This is the only crane that makes sense to me. The telescoping action is on the left stick. All the other cranes, the telescoping is on the right stick, and it makes it hard for me. On this one, the right stick is strictly up and down, and the left stick, this one makes more sense. It's a pity this is not the best harvester or the best forwarder in the game. But there's other methods of doing it. Like we do have some money to burn. I didn't mean to make that much money. That was an accident. Here, let's go buy let's make an impulse buy for fun. I'll show you forestry machines. Using forwarders is not the only way. You also have these guys. Let's buy this. That cost a lot of money, but I accidentally made too much money. I had some government subsidies I forgot and left up. This is the big, here you're talking big and badass. I'll have to zoom out a bit for this. Yeah, this is a big badass daddy of log grabbing. What's up, Mason? I know my voice is out of sync. This is the big badass daddy of log grabbing. So what you can do instead of what I'm doing is you can use this thing to grab the logs. And I like this because it has still trying to figure this out. It has this stabilizer on it. You could pick up quite a few logs of this and then load them onto a trailer, and this should have a cab leveling. Let's see. Hang on. This should have manual cab leveling. Of course, I'm not on an incline. Maybe it's automatic with this machine. But yeah, you have these big daddies like this. And not only these, I'm just going to park this here and not really use it. I'll probably sell it off. I have money to burn. I accidentally made too much money. More Ghost Recon Wildlands, dude. I played that game so much. Then you got you see the harvester I'm using, but then you could also use. Okay, then we got all right, then this is the other method of harvesting here, which I am not good at. I'm not practiced at this. This is a feller. And these guys work a little bit different. And I'm not experienced at all. Okay, wait. There we go. I'm not experienced at all in using these things. This is all Big Daddy crap. So we're gonna go park the Big Daddy crap over here, and I'll use these later. I'll learn to use these in my own time. Of course, they're very slow, but there is no stopping this thing. Oh, okay, this one does have a cab leveling. So you can like level a cab. Like if you're on a side of the hill or something, you can level the cab out. Yeah. I thought the other one did. The other one should have, but apparently it didn't. Maybe it's automatic. Yeah, this one actually has like cab leveling. Mayhem's Ghost out here, mostly where I live in Colorado. Most of the tractors you see, well, most of the big tractors you see where I live are John Deere. People drive medium-sized tractors of all kinds, but all the big tractors I hear, and especially most of all the combine harvesters and you see and stuff like that out here are John Deere. That's mostly what you see. And I grew up in Indiana. I was born and raised in Indiana. That's all you saw out there. Again, big equipment. All you saw was John Deere green. Or, and in the case of construction equipment, yellow. Let's park these guys over here, because we're not using these for this video. There's no way I'm stuck here. Now here's the great part about this stuff is you can get creative and get yourself unstuck. Like that. I love things with, because I've driven a lot of machinery similar to this in real life, and I've found creative ways. I've driven like skid steers and forklifts and shit like that, and I found some creative ways to get unstuck. There's always a way to get unstuck. We're gonna park these big bad boys out over here. It's because Mason. It's because I'm not playing Ghost Recon. That's what people want to see, and I haven't made a lot of videos recently. But it's because I've been playing what I want to play lately. Okay, so we're on the forwarder. That's why. It doesn't worry me that for watching. I'm doing what I like to do. You know. And I did YouTube for a while, but I have other ways of making money. So it's like I'm gonna live stream and play what I want to play. You know. In the end, I got tired of... Oops, I'm not quite on that log. No. I wanted to play games for fun. I missed playing games for fun. You know, I was tired of being told, like, or feel... You know, I felt like at times I was being told what to play, and I didn't want to feel like that anymore. I wanted to play what I want to play. And it's like, I want to play Farming Sim. I've been playing this game straight for like 7 months. I've even pulled a few 24-hour sessions just because I can't get enough of this game. Usually farming, I'm just now kind of starting the logging thing. Okay, hang on. We need to swing this. Again, on PlayStation, when you rotate the head like I am right now... Hey, let me swivel my camera. When you're rotating the head like this on PlayStation, always hold down on the right stick while you do it so you don't accidentally let go of it. Always. Because, yeah, the same stick that controls rotation also controls the claws. And we're going to drag this about here, and... we can safely... Okay, slowly drop. Always slowly drop them. Slowly drop them into your bunk. There we go. Normally I would strap after every log I drop, but that's the first one in the bunk, so we're not going to worry about it. Actually, we are going to strap that because I'm going to pull forward a little bit. Is it strapped? Now it is. Okay. I'm going to pull forward a little bit here for these. So I don't have to extend as far. Be careful when you're using forwarders like this. If you're... I'm on an upward slope, but if you're on a sideways slope, like if you're tilted slightly sideways, it can be really easy to pick up a log and the whole thing tips over. In which case you would do I just did with that John Deere, where I used the arm to push down on the ground and push the vehicle back up. But that can be a bitch sometimes. Alright, let's see here. We want to grab this log here. There we go. But I always rotate the wrong way at first. I always rotate the wrong way, and then it's like, oh yeah, that way. up, 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 up. Oh, there we go. You know what? Let's just drop it here, and I think we're good, actually. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, this is where I do my other method. Okay, so that one's hanging off a little bit, so what I do is I'll grab another vehicle. Yeah. Alright, so that didn't quite work. That log's in good enough, but... And this is how you learn how to meticulously do this. I'd be crazy good at that little crane game in the front of Walmart now. With all this practice. I'd probably be really good at that little toy crane game. Slowly let it go up. Wait, what am I hung up on? What is it hung up on? Is it hung up on the back of the bunk? I don't know. So here's what we're going to do. In this instance, we're going to put it all the way down. Pull all the way back. Restrap. And pull my arm off. Oops. Pull my arm off. There we go. That's always one trick. Yeah, restrapping it. I don't know what happened with my arm. Thanks for watching, Mason. Yeah, thanks for watching. I got to clear some of these logs because they were starting to slow down my frame rate where I was harvesting. So we're back to this now, which can be a little more tedious. What am I doing? Oh wow, I think I get this log like perfect. I think. I think it's the perfect angle. No, we're a little bit outside the no, not the perfect angle. That's better. Hang on, are we twisted? Is that what we're hung up? Where are we hung up at? I'm not sure. Should be perfectly lined up. I should be able to actually drop it if I wanted to. No, we gotta go back a bit more. Okay, now we can slowly release it with the claws. There we go. Perfection. And then restrap. Okay. This game is fun, dude. This game is fun. I got this game back in, I believe it was May. It was free for PlayStation Plus. And I'd never played it. I was like, what is this? And I've been playing this game solid since May. I've not been able to break away from it, and I was making Ghost Recon Breakpoint videos, and honestly, this game just, to me, was more what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, my channel is mostly focused around military-type video games, and that's what people expect to see. But I had so much fun playing this, and the way I see it, if you have fun playing something, then that's what you should play. But of course, when, you know, there's income-related issues for me because I made money playing that, and I don't so much playing this, but I like doing this, so... Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. That's okay. I mean, I have other ways of making money. And then that's when I realized, you know, like I said earlier, I want to play video games for fun again, like I used to back in the day. I used to just play whatever I wanted to play. What am I doing? I'm totally butchering this log. Rotate it that way. Come on, Ryan. Rotate it that way. Go down, down, down. Bring it in. I kind of grabbed it by the very ass end of it, which means, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So here's what we're going to do. I grabbed it by the end too much. What we're going to have to do is, I mean, there's the whole farming component of this game, which, again, you know, is tedious in its own way. In the farming and cultivation of fields and all that. And that is fun. And that's what I started off doing. Oh, darn it. I had it set. There we go. Good enough. All right. Oh, crap. Let's work this log back where it goes. There we go. There we go. Now, we slide her into place. Slide the log into place. And then let's pick it up a little bit. And swing this way a little bit. There we go. And then rotate and slowly let it go. And then restrap. There we go. Let's see. Yes, you can hire helpers when farming. Not for this, not for stuff like this, obviously. But you can, like, and especially when you're doing big farms, like if you're like farming like a huge area, you can get them set up. And so long as the field is square and there's really no obstructions, AI will generally do it pretty good. When I do big farms and I have several large tractors running at once, I'll get, like, you know, like when I'm running big equipment, like 100-foot wide cultivators and plows and stuff like that, and planters, I'll set one up cultivating, and then set another, like a similar cruise control, making sure the width's about the same. You can actually, I've had two workers working in the same field at once. Well, I did a third, so the answer to that is yes, absolutely. Yeah. The farming part of this game is phenomenal, and I have a few videos on it, not as many as I'd like to. I've recorded tons. It's just like I'm too busy playing it to, like, make videos on it, if that makes sense, you know. Oops, we missed the log by a little bit. And then I got into the whole logging part of this game, which I just like way too much. Let's go down the log a little bit. Let's just grab it here. Okay, I don't have the best grip on this log, but it should be good enough if I don't bump it into too much stuff, and if I can get it up and into the bunk quickly enough without swinging it around too much. Nice and careful, because I don't have a good grip on this log. The physics in this game can get a bit wonky, but they take everything into account, which includes weight distribution and everything like that, which as I've said earlier. Whoa, are we underneath the, that's a bad spot to be, because I'm about to lose this log anyway. Hang on, let's move over. I thought I was setting down into the bunk, but I wasn't. You have to watch things like that, like, it's something I'm battling right now in lots of ways. These tree trunks weigh about a ton apiece, and I have to take all of that into account. Let's pull this up a bit, swing it a little bit. This can be tedious at first. Wait, am I hung up on the side? Yeah, we're gonna swing a little bit more and rotate it. There we go. Now we're golden. And you know what? I think I'm set to slowly drop this. Whoops. If it doesn't want to drop out of my claws, hang on. Well, I barely have it anyway. There we go. Let's settle these logs. I'm going to unstrap all my logs and let them settle a bit in the bunk. There we go. See, you can make, and then restrap them. You can make more room by doing that. Okay. Yeah, I have a few videos of me doing, not as many as I've recorded. I've actually recorded a lot more and just haven't uploaded them because the game's so much fun. I've been too busy playing the game, is the thing. But I'm doing this. I got a couple live streams. I did a live stream of me farming. Yeah, there's the last video I did before this was, it's called Farming with Darkdally. And it was a live stream like this, except instead of logging, I was farming. And I forget what I was doing. What am I doing with my claw? I don't know. I need to go to Walmart and try that damn crane game. I bet I'd be good at it now. After this practice of picking up logs. Oh, I missed that one. That's okay. I wasn't. I need to move. I need to swing farther down anyway. I got other logs in the way. Here's where a blade would come in handy. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm not going to have the best grip on this log. No, whatsoever. There was two others in the way. They were, yeah, that's what I figured. All right, let's see what kind of mess we got. Let's see here. This gets tedious, and that's why I was doing the harvesting. The harvesting goes so fast, but excuse me, I was messing up my frame rate with it. I had too many logs in one spot. Come on, I can do this. Go down. Okay, maybe I just need to pull forward a little bit. Yeah, I need to pull forward a lot of bit. Okay, you know what we need to do, actually, because that's not going to work. You don't want to pull shit out from underneath you, so what you want to pull beside it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Ah, the views. Too many trees in the way. There we go. Let's pull it beside it. It's easier to load from the side. There we go. This will be easier now. If I can get the right view. Yeah, I don't want the end of the log. I want the middle of the log. There we go. Like here. That's good enough. I can make that work. That's a good grip. I just got to rotate it. Hopefully not hit a tree while I do it. There we go. Guess the country you're from. I don't know. I'm playing in Sweden, so... And I'm using the Swedish weather, so I assume if you ask that, then you saw the title of the video and you're from Sweden. So that's cool, man. I have never been there. But I'm using a Swedish map. Oh, crud. And what, Holmakara, I don't know how to say it, is the map I'm using. And I'm using the Norrland, Sweden weather mod. So right now it is early, it's still early spring. It's going to be a while for the snow melts. I don't know if that's how it actually is in northern Sweden, but I would assume so. Because I would assume a Swedish person made this. I mean, this is how it is where I come from. Well, of course, I'm American, but where I come from is 9,000 feet elevation. And it's winter a lot there. And that log was almost dropped perfectly, but not quite. Hang on. That's why I always say drop them slowly. Okay, good enough. I'm going to unstrap my logs and rattle my bunker a little bit and let them settle down. There we go. And restrap. Make more room for them. Okay, always keep your logs strapped while you're doing this. And then, occasionally unstrap them, rattle around a bit, and yeah. Kind of like shaking a box of Cheerios. Make them settle down to the bottom. Not that, why would you do that? I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like when you shake a box of cereal, I guess is what I mean. And it makes it settle down to the bottom. Yeah, that whole effect. All right, let's get these logs here. I have cleared. Okay, so for those of you tuning in, oh, you're Australian. Oh, cool. Cool. I know a few people from Australia. Here's what we're doing on this map. Yeah. Should probably save the game anyway. I'm gonna have another drink here. Oh, shit! I just noticed the feedback from my mic. Oh, there, fixed it. It was, yeah. I have another drink of my Monster here. I was pronouncing it wrong. Home Akra, which, well, I know what home means, but I don't know what home Akra means. Someone from Sweden, I'm sure, could land their cigarette, could probably tell me that. That's the name of the map. I'm probably still not pronouncing it right because it has one of those weird A's. I don't know how to say that A. All right. So here's what we're doing on this map. So down here, this is like the house area and stuff down here. Up here is the store area and where you sell your lumber, where you buy your livestock and everything. And there's roads that go around the map. But you see, there's this road that goes up here from your house, this big meadow, and it's all empty. And so I'm creating a road. What I'm doing is I'm creating a road that connects this down to the meadow, and then it'll be easy. Then it'll just be me. It's cool. I think there was Swedish people watching this. What time is it in Sweden? 11 o'clock. I'm sure there was before. Anyway, so almost 11 there. So I'm creating a road through this gap here, which is taking a long time because there's so many trees and it's in the dead of winter. Once the snow melts, and then this is all meadow. This is empty meadow up here. So I'm just carving a road straight. And then like, I don't know. Then I'll find another task to do. This in the description of this map, it says it has over 30,000 trees to cut down. So there's always something to do in this map, and that is for sure. That is for sure. There's always something to do in this map. Did I seriously just ninja grab that log with one hand while I'm smoking a cigarette? Yes, I did. Nice. Didn't even have to change my view. Swing this into the back of the bunk. This is not the best forwarder, but it's the one I'm most comfortable with. This crane, I like the way this crane works, as I mentioned before, a lot. The reason I'm repeating myself is because some people are just tuning in, or, you know, various other things. Let's pull this log back in. I kind of, as I've gotten more comfortable with these, why is that? Oh, I need to pull this up a bit. There we go. Yeah, I've gotten more in the habit of getting them and slowly dropping them like that instead of trying to place them. Okay, now here we have okay, now check this out. Now I have a fix for this. See how this log is? Watch this. Here's what you do. You close your claw. I'm going to pull it back in. This requires exact positioning. Can I pull it in anymore? No, that's as much as I can pull it in. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, with the claw closed, line it up. Oh, and punch it down. There's a great trick right there for logging. And then we're going to restrap our load. That's a great trick. There's a lot of stuff you can do with these. Well, you saw, if you didn't see earlier, I had a big, what was it? It was one of those big John Deere, it was a feller cutter, and I tipped it over and I pushed it back up with the arm. I love all the I love the physics system in this game and all the creative stuff that you can do with it when you get used to it. The creative solutions you can find. Sorry for the audio being off. The audio's off because my internet connection lagged out earlier, and without restarting the stream, there's nothing I can do about it. I should have said something about that a while ago. Sorry about that for those of you tuning in. We're not going to get a good grip in the log like that. Hang on. Let me rotate this around and swing this out a bit more. That should be a good grip in the log. Oh, that's a crappy grip on that log. Okay, we got to be careful with this. Let's bring it in. So I don't hit the other tree with it, which I did and dropped it. Yeah, I saw that coming. That's okay. Let's back up a little bit. Whoops. And some more light. Couldn't hurt. Alright. That's weird. I should have had like kung fu grip on that log, but I didn't. No, swing. Hang on. Okay, should be good to go down now and grab this guy. Whoops. That perspective. Swing a little bit more there. A little bit more. Okay, man, have fun, dude. Have fun with the game. I hope you like it. Use the tutorial at first. Shows you all the basic farming stuff and basic logging stuff. Yeah. I hope you like it, and I want to have more of this content on this game. Okay, this time it looks like I got a good grip on this log. Yeah, I got it. Now I got the kung fu grip. Alright. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to go up and over the bunk. We got decent positioning, but I'd rather twist it because we need to pull a bit more. What time is it? Oh, it's only noon in the game. Game goes by default. The game time is only 5 times normal speed, so it takes a while for a day to pass. Okay, here's where we want to twist this a little bit this way, and slowly drop the log. There we go. Now, here's another thing you can do. I showed you how I backed a vehicle into it to push the log in. There's another way we can do it, which is kind of the same thing, only different. So we're going to bunch the claw back up, bring the claw down, and we're going to use the claw to push the log back in like this. Bam! I like doing cool, tricky shit like that. It makes you feel good when you accomplish something, because I wasn't sure that I could actually do that, but you can. How about that? Alright. That was kind of funny. Oh, man. Okay, that was cool. I never tried that. Yeah, bunching your claw up like this. I know my voice is off. Bunching your claw up like this and then using it as a punching device. Well, like a knock plate, basically. Which I have, but not on me right now, not on this vehicle. There's so many vehicles in this game, it's mind-boggling. So many vehicles and parts. I have one somewhere, but I just bunch up my claw and use it like a knock plate. To knock and rumble shit into place. Okay, we got some trees over there that slid down the hill. Wait, is that in our path? Yes, that is in our path. That's where we're going. This is where, okay, this is where we started forging the road. This here is where I was cutting the road myself. And so we have a lot of wood to pick up here, because all of this up here, let's get up and walk this. Let's walk this. This right here, all of this I cut. Yeah. This is the massive logging thing I have ahead of me. And this is where we last left our harvester. Let's hop back in the harvester and go forward a little bit more. The frame rate's kind of dropping a little bit because of all the wood. So this is the hill. This is the road we're forging. We're going straight south through this. Whoopsie, guys. Sorry. Hang on. Let me put my cigarette down. I have another. It's going to be a steep road once this snow melts, and you can kind of see, like, well, it's springtime. You can see the grass. The snow is slowly going down. You can see grass poking up through it now. Soon, all of this. Yeah, I'll be able to terraform this. Well, I'm not going to terraform it. I'm not going to change the... I could, but I'm not going to terraform this, but I am going to put road texture on it, like a spotty road and gravel texture on it and grass. And then I'll have a straight road I can work with. And then we'll go, then what we'll do is, after I get done with this road, we'll be harvesting in other places, wood that is, opening up other meadows where I can make fields and stuff to farm up. Think of returning to Wildlands? Yeah, all the time. It's just Mr. Dreamy. The only problem is I've thought about it many times. Let me finish this cigarette. I've thought about it many times. Just, I don't know what else I can do. I'm like plumb out of ideas, except for continuing outfits. People keep requesting more outfit videos. That's cool. I have lots of those lined up that I could do, but I've already done around about 30 episodes of that, so well over 100 around 100 outfits, or if not over. So that's kind of played out. I'm trying to think of something original I could do in Wildlands that I haven't done, and I don't know. I've tested every aspect of that game, every weapon. I played it for 3 years and made maybe 600 or 700 videos on it. I'm not sure what else I could do on that game. And I think I have everything on there that you need for any Wildlands resource. I have guides on Tier 1, taking down convoys, guides on every single weapon, guides on bullet drop, aiming, how physics work. Then we have milsim operations, and all kinds of co-op hijinks and bloopers. Even videos where we got so bored we're like, hey, let's torture Unidad for like an hour straight. I mean, like, I've just kind of run out of ideas. Okay, so we need to keep going south. So yeah, this is a really steep hill, and this thing, how much horsepower does this thing have? Let's find out. Whoops, there it is. This thing has 385 horsepower. Yeah, but that's a lot of torque. Because that's probably, I don't know. That could be as much as, this thing could have as much as a 15-liter engine. I don't know exactly. I'm just taking a wild guess. This could be probably like a 12 or so liter engine. I mean, we got a lot of torque. And this is a pretty steep hill. Wait, I'm hung up on something. Let's put my arm down. Must be hung up on something, because my truck pulled up this pretty good. Alright, now we need to try to keep going south, because that's where the road's going. So that means the next tree that comes down is... You know what? I got this annoying tree to my left. Let's actually back up and take it down. Once the snow's gone, this will be much easier to do. Wait, are my claws open? Now they are. Okay. We're going to take down this tree right here. Whoopsie. Let's get a good view on it. Okay, so this is the next tree to go down. Now again, those of you who weren't watching, when you cut a tree, this tree is probably over 100 feet tall, which means they're probably 3 or... Yeah, see, that was like a 140-foot tall tree. Alright. If a new Ghost Recon comes out, sure. I covered... A lot of people ask me if I play Breakpoint, which I think is curious, because I don't have as many Breakpoint videos as Wildlands videos, granted. I probably got maybe 40 or 50 Breakpoint videos, though. Not only that, I went out to San Francisco 2 different times. I helped in the development of it. I play tested it months before it was out. Put up those videos once I was allowed to. I put up those videos. Those are up there. And then I played it after it was out. I didn't get into the weapon testing and stuff because at the time, I haven't played it much recently, but yeah, I haven't played it much since the immersive mode. I haven't played it much since then. And before then, you really couldn't test weapons, so I didn't do a lot of the same videos that I did in Wildlands. Mostly it was guides on how to do this or that, or I don't know. It's been so long since I've done a Breakpoint video. But anyway, the point is, if there were no new Ghost Recon, yeah, they need to do a better job. I think they focused, okay, cut it, and then we need to immediately pick it up and swing it away from our vehicle. There we go. Never cut towards your vehicle. I've tipped my vehicle over doing it many times. These logs are too heavy. I think with Breakpoint, what they did was they made the game too realistic. They brought in a real Green Beret, I forget his name. Sorry, bro. I mean, I didn't really meet him. I mean, I saw him, but I didn't talk to him face to face per se. But they brought in a real actual Green Beret who did all the dialogue and writing for the game and everything like that. And they tried to make it real, like survival. I think one thing they failed to realize is that people play video games to escape reality. Some people play games for simulation, but I don't think that's why people play Ghost Recon. I think Wildlands was a better game, and I think most anyone would agree. Though they've made serious strides in making Breakpoint better, I think Wildlands was the better game. Oh, wow, we're really... Okay, this hill is not a problem. My truck chugged right up this at 30 miles an hour. It's just... I'm having a problem getting traction with my treads. Let's try just a little bit of... Am I hung up on a tree branch? Hang on, let me extend this out, lower it down. This is one of the best, in my opinion, forward harvesters in the game. Shouldn't be getting stuck on this. Okay, so we're going south. Let's get this tree in front of us. When you got momentum going, this hill's fine. I know it looks steep, and people have remarked, oh, wow, that hill's really steep. Not as much as you think. I mean, it is, but any logging vehicle can handle this. So we'll cut this tree out of the way. And if you haven't played this game, you can set what length these cut to. This particular harvester, if I'm not mistaken, we'll check here. You can see, if you look in the top left side of my screen, you can see it's set to cut to 6 meters. I think I can go up to 15 with this harvester. Yeah, this harvester will actually cut up to 15. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, scratch that. That went up to like 30-meter long logs. I don't know what the fuck vehicle in this game would even handle that. Wait, let's go back to 6. Wow, I thought this one only went up to 15 because it was like 25. I don't know what vehicle would even handle that. Okay, we're just cutting 6-meter lengths. I mean, alone, you know how much a 6-meter length of log would weigh? Hang on, we got a spare branch hanging off. I just saw it. We got a spare branch hanging off this log. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens and I don't know why. Now here's always the fun part, getting your chainsaw actually lined up in what you want to cut. Got it. Alright, nailed it. Sometimes you get spare branches hanging off there. Alright, yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at comments. I'm not looking at YouTube comments, just the ones that are... Well, I am. I mean, just the ones that are appearing on the screen that you can see. there's probably comments on the YouTube page that I'm not watching because I'm totally focused on this. I don't have YouTube open on my computer. Okay, we want to keep going south, which means... Oh my god, I'm sliding down the hill. Yeah, physics matter in this game. If I back up down this hill, this thing will start sliding, even though it weighs an ungodly amount. Alright. Thanks, by the way, everyone who's watching. I know some of those who were watching have moved on to do other things, and new people have tuned in and whatnot. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Swing the tree out of the way, because this is a big one. This is a big one right here. I can tell. This is a 100+ foot tree right here. And this is going to take me hours to bring the forwarder through and bundle all these up. But this is like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of wood that I can sell. Yeah. And I see I have $3.8 million up there. That was a mistake. That was an accident. I need to burn that money off. Actually, we're going to do that right now. Let's take a break from this. Let's save the game. And save my game here. And I'm going to burn off some of that money. What I did was I left some stuff out that made money. I went to sleep, and overnight it accidentally burned off a lot of money. So what we're going to do is... if you go to, there's a mod you can download where you can put tax signs up on your property and tax yourself. So I'm going to put it on tax $100,000 a day and tax all that money off. Here it is. $100,000 daily, because I don't want that much money. So I don't want to have any, I shouldn't have any money. I spent all my money on these 4 vehicles. I bought those 2 John Deere vehicles just to show you guys. Okay, so we're tax, there's 100, 200, 3. You can't place stuff on snow, which is always a bitch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that'll tax me $1 million a day. So tomorrow I'll have one. I want to get that money away because I don't like to cheat. I didn't mean to have the money I have. The reason I have the money I have, let's go to the map here, is because I wanted to own all of this. If you're foresting, if I'm foresting, I want to own all the land. That way I don't have any restrictions where I can and can't cut wood. I just wanted to buy all the land off, and I didn't want to cheat and buy vehicles. In fact, just to prove that, I bought these 2 just to show you guys. I'll sell both of these off right now. I only have these. I'm just starting basic. These 4 vehicles right here. This for harvesting. This for bringing it back to the thing. This is my mulcher, and this is my truck, and that's it. And then I got a chainsaw, my truck bed, my snow plow. Well, this came with the map. Pig pens and grain silo, and that's literally all I have in my garage. I'm just running basics. I want to make the money. Because if you have $1 billion, what's the point in doing this? You know, I'm doing this to make money. If I already have $1 billion, there's no point in making more money. Man, this hill's getting steep here. But again, this is unplowed, foot-deep snow. But, yeah, it's still early spring. Here in a few days, or however you count it in game time, it'll melt off. It'll melt off in the summer months and stuff. I won't have snow. And that's when I'll be able to make the road and all that crap. Wow, this is a big tree. I've got a lot of crap to pick up with the forwarder. I like to go back to harvesting when I talk to you guys because it's easier. Wow, that left a lot of branches. Okay, we're going to have to get the chainsaw out again. Oh, it fell in the snow. Well, we'll get it when the snow melts. Or when I pick it up with the forwarder. Well, I'm going to pull this forward a bit. Wait. Oh, wait. It's sliding down the hill. I can kind of see some of it. Let me hop out. I don't like stray branches. I know there's more. I think they're on this branch here. What I'm doing is, you just gotta tap a log with a chainsaw and it'll strip off the branches. That's what I'm doing. Okay, let's pull my harvester forward a bit. And let's walk down the trail of destruction. Again, I've been making this road. Did I show you guys what I was doing? If I haven't, if you're just tuning in, yeah. We're making a road from here, to this meadow. And this is straight forging through the forest. So let's go back down the trail of destruction. This is like, oh my god, I don't know how much money in wood this is. Look at all this wood. Oh my god, yeah. Look at all this wood. This is all the trees I had. I'm literally making my own road through here. Once the snow melts, I'll go through and do that. It's already warming up. Right now it's air temperature is 32 degrees, so that's 0 Celsius. For those of you in Europe, it's 30. Right now it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, right about 0 Celsius. And it's warming up enough where this snow's gonna start melting in the lower spots, and grass is already starting to pop up through it. All right, let's hop back in the forwarder and start. Yeah, get back to the fun part. I told you guys I've done some logging, and I've driven some stuff in real life, but it was back a very long time ago. We didn't have this kind of equipment back then, and I've never driven equipment like this in real life. This must be really... I mean, I have enough problem with a third-person camera doing this. I can't imagine what it's like in real life. I say that because I have driven loading equipment like forklifts and skid steers and things like that in real life, and I know you can't see crap what you're doing. Like, I used to work at whoops, wrong button. I used to work at among other things, I used to assemble motorcycles and snowmobiles and stuff like that out of the crate, and so I'd have to load and stack. The crates that snowmobiles come in are like 20 feet long, and you pick them up from the end. So I know what it's like to drive a forklift and pick up a crate that's hanging out 20 feet in front of you, and you can't see crap, and you have to stack it exactly on top of the other one in front of it, and they have like little snap pegs, like Lego snaps, where they snap together, and you have to put them exact, and you learn. I know that though I can't see crap, and I'm using multiple points of view, if I was doing this in real life, you develop a feel for it. I know that much. You develop a feel for where everything's at. Plus, in a case like this, I probably have someone spotting for me in some capacity, helping me, because there's no way I can see where I'm putting this log. I don't know. I never done logging like this. I worked a little bit at a sawmill, but never actually done shit like this. All right, we're gonna want to swing this over so we have extra room. Let's swing it over the top of that log. There we go. And like I always say, okay, let's push it a bit forward. That's good. And slowly release the claws and let it fall. Boom. And it fell in an unfavorable way. See how it fell? So here's what we're going to do. Hang on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to close my claws. I'm going to use them like a punch again. I'm going to punch this thing into place. Let's pull this back. Wait. That's as far back as it goes. Okay. Let's see if I can use this. No. I'm going to want the claws open for this. I want the claws open a little bit. Meticulous work, but I'm trying to organize my bunk so that there. Okay, now let's release it. And there's that. Yeah. Now I'm gonna release my logs. Yeah, rattle it around a bit. Let them kind of settle and restrap them. There we go. Okay. There we go. Just because I got a lot of logs to pick up, and I don't want to go back to the sawmill with, you know, like, yeah. If I make a trip back to the sawmill, I want to have the maximum amount of logs. I'm going to have to pull forward a bit more for this one, I think. Forward, of course, being relative in this vehicle because you can go forward either way. But right now I'm going forward. I'm in reverse mode. Just FYI. And, okay, depth perception fail. Hang on. Yet again. That's just depth perception fucking with me. That, wait, let's go up and swing this way a bit more. Now we can go down and pick it up. There we go. Wrong way. Okay. Let's see which. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Now we're going to rotate this this way. The bunk is kind of, it's full on one side but not the other. I'm trying to fill the other side of the bunk. I'm just trying to fit the most on here. But then again, you know, you got to think like, you know, time versus, you know, how much time does it take versus how much money do you make? Can I drop this log where it's at? Now I don't want to rotate it. Okay, let's try releasing it here. Okay. Oh, these little logs get annoying. It's not worth trying to punch it back into place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the straps on all my logs. See if the bigger logs will push it into place. Yep, they did. Strap it back down. Okay, yeah, there we go. I need to load that side of the bunk more. Okay, now, how many of these can I grab? Well, I have an idea. I know I can grab 2 full size at pretty much full extension. Let's see if I can grab these 3. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm like so engrossed in this right now. Alright, we're going to have to go extend a lot more and go out this way. Let's see here. How close am I? I think I might be able to do this. Ah, one of them fell into the snow. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Let's see. I'm gonna see how many of these I can grab at once. Oh, I got 3. I think I got a good grip on 3. I think. Wow. 3 6-meter long logs. I mean, this may not be the best forwarder in the game, but it works. Whoops, I dropped one. Yeah, figures. Okay, let's get these other 2 on there before I drop another one. Yeah, I was surprised I actually got 3. But I don't have a great grip on these. Stop swinging around. Okay, we need to get these down and into the bunk before they drop. Okay, they're uneven, so that means we get to use one of our fun punch maneuvers. Get the other one back in place. So we're just focused on that one right now. Let's just drop him right here. Wait. I like to get him more... Okay, let's just drop him right here very slowly. Okay. Obviously, so here's where we try to punch these guys down into place. Using the claw like a fist. Okay, that one's in place now for this one. Whoops. I'm sure other people have done this, but I invented this during this live stream. I'm sure someone else has done it, but yeah, I just came up with this during this live stream. Bam! Punch it back into place. All right, not bad. Fuck. Okay, go back out. Go back this way, and bring it straight back in. Once it settles, bring it straight back in. Perfect. Bring it straight back out. Now I'm gonna unbuckle my logs. I know my audio's off, by the way, guys. Those of you tuning in, whatever. No, my audio's off. Okay, let my straps go. Let the logs settle a bit. There we go. And strap them back. Okay. I like the punch maneuver. That's pretty cool. Let's open my claws back up and let's grab another log. I've got about 100 more to grab. I'm not going to do it all in this live stream. In fact, this live stream has lasted plenty of time. So, you guys have seen what I'm doing. Let me hop out of my vehicle here. You guys have pretty much seen what I'm doing. We're literally creating a road all the way south. Yeah, right here where I've carved out through the forest. This will be a road, especially once the snow thaws. And yeah, up here, this is what I've harvested. I got my harvester parked up here. I'm just kind of waiting till I pick up some of this wood, and then I'm going to keep going with the harvester and grab more trees. Once we clear through these trees up this hill, there's a meadow up here, and then from there it's easy. And you can see tire tracks. This is where I drove my truck earlier. I drove my truck through this. This is basically where the road's going to go, through the meadow and then to my house, which is in the break in the trees right there, dead in front of me. There's a road right there. There's already a road there. I'm just trying to create the road through this part. This game is multiplayer. The only caveat to that, David, and I'm sorry for my audio being out of delay or delayed with my video. The only caveat is that in order to do multiplayer, you have to have the same, and this makes sense, you have to have the same mods as the other person you're playing with. My mods change on a daily basis, and I have well over 100, so for me to multiplay with someone, we have to have the same mods, and you understand why, yeah. So it's like any other game, you know, it's like if you're on a Minecraft server or whatever, you got to have, you know, the same mods as, you know, basically, you know, you got to have the same mods as everyone else. So it is multiplayer. I'm not sure what the max is. I know you can, I'm pretty sure you can play with at least 4 people. I run with a lot of mods, and I change them every day because I'm always testing out new vehicles and testing out new maps and things like that. But, so the short answer to your question is yes. It's multiplayer. And Farming Simulator 21, to my knowledge, hasn't come out yet, and that's because they were waiting for the release of the PS5 to see, like, how they were going to do it and what they were going to implement and whatever. Normally, Farming Simulator 21 would have already been out. As far as I know, last I heard, they were still waiting on that. And so I'm playing 19 here. This game has, I mean, still gets great new mods on a daily basis. Things like that, but that's the limitation of multiplayer is that, sorry guys, I'm kind of, the stream's coming to an end a little bit here. I'm going to light a cigarette and talk to you guys and kind of recap over what we're doing, and I'll go grab my truck and take you through, well, yeah, I'll go grab the truck. Because this harvester and this forwarder, I mean, even on a straight flat highway, this thing only goes like 15 miles an hour. So let's go grab the truck. Let's get my plow out of the way. So this is, now I'll show you the road we're making. So here's my house I'm at now. And this is the road. Okay, so this road already exists right here. This road already exists. Actually, why is my plow up? Let's put my plow down and may as well make some more progress on the plowing of it. This truck has a 6-liter V12. It's got a lot of horsepower. It can chuck up this stuff pretty good. Although no truck could plow this fast, but you know, whatever. This is a little unrealistic. That's a side note to NMC, or whoever the heck made this mod. It's a little, truck's a little OP. I just like the way it looks. I mean, it's a cool looking truck. And you can configure the headlights and the taillights whatever color you want. I chose red rings for the taillights and yellow for the headlights, but you can literally do any color. And then it has several light modes. Yeah. I'm just running with running lights on. Anyway, it's a cool looking truck. I have a lift kit on it. I have an extra fuel tank in the back, extra wide tires and everything. I have this set up for snow driving. Anyway, this is the road. So this road, oh, well, let's put my plow back down. All right. So this road already exists. You just can't see it because of the snow. It's kind of ridiculous how fast this thing goes through snow. I might actually downgrade the horsepower in this truck to back to the original 400 horsepower. I think this is a little much, to be honest. But I'm only going 15 miles an hour. I guess it just feels like I'm going fast. Yeah, let's lower my plow some more, get some snow plowed out of the way up this road. This actually is a road already made, and this is what I'm doing, is I'm connecting this road with the other road. Yeah, that's cool, David. I like to do weird, fun stuff in games like this. Like, you know, this is gonna take me a couple days to do. I'm just doing a short 3-hour stream today on this, but I'm gonna be working on this for days, and I'm gonna have fun doing it, and probably not sleep tonight. I'll probably be up all night doing this. So here's where the road skirts around the meadow. Somewhere, let's see, where did I cut in with the truck? Somewhere about, hang on, let me pull my plow up so I can, anyway, our road is going, once we get to the meadow, we're golden, because once the snow melts, I'll just make a dirt road through here. That'll be easy. I'll just do that with the terraforming tool. But where we're cutting through, there's my tire tracks from earlier. See, I told you I'd find them. Yeah, so the road cuts across this meadow, but let's go ahead and put my plow back down, because why not? I'm not that far down. Hang on. I don't want to actually lift the front of my truck up. Okay, I'm going to lift my plow back up, because the reason I'm lifting up and down is because this creates a huge berm of snow, and I don't want to get high centered on that while I'm trying to do this. Right, anyway, this is where the road is going to be. this is the trees that I'm working on cutting down. You can already see how much progress I made. My harvester's right ahead. This is where I was harvesting the wood up here. Yeah, this was all wooded area, and so here I'm creating what will be. Can the truck climb over this? Yeah, but it's going to create a mess of the wood. But this is, oh my god, my truck's sliding downhill. This is where the road. This is the part of the road I've been cutting. I've been doing this over the last 2 hours and 45 minutes in the live stream. I've been cutting this path. Here through the trees to make this road so that oh my god, my frame rate's slowing down. Yeah, all the loose wood on the screen will slow down your frame rate, at least on PlayStation. Let's save my game. I started terrain modification like flattening, and then oh yeah, it costs crazy money. I've literally spent $5 million in less than 3 seconds terrain modifying because I was building a mountain, and the money just drains away. So I cheat to get money. If I'm terrain modifying, I cheat to make money because, like earlier you saw, if you were watching earlier, you saw me. I'm taxing myself $1 million a day right now because I accidentally made too much money. I have 4.6 million. I don't want that much money. I accidentally made that because I cheated a bunch of money just for terrain and buying land up and stuff like that. But I don't want. I want to have to work for my vehicles and work for my pigs. Like I'm gonna have pigs here. I'm gonna farm for them and provide for them and everything. I don't want free money. I accidentally made too much. I'm actually taxing myself right now $1 million a day to get rid of that. But yeah, when I do terrain modification, I will. Is my truck really stock? No, there's no way. Okay, yeah. Anyway, point is, yeah, it costs crazy money, and I just I use the government subsidy signs to make money for it because I don't believe terrain modification should cost anything. But the beauty is that in this game, you can modify the terrain any way you want. Now, I'm going to take this truck back to the house. The reason that this truck was parked at the house is so I had a teleport point back to the house. Now I'm hung up. Okay, fair enough. This is where the game gets fun. This is where you get to get creative. This is where you get to get creative. Let's unstick the truck, shall we? Without flipping it. This is my favorite part of the game, is creative solutions to things. There we go. This vehicle I have for cutting tree stumps, and this thing is pro. You don't get any better than this, because I'm creating hundreds of tree stumps along this path as I go. And so, yeah. This is a lizard T-Rex. There is nothing better. This thing just mows down tree stumps. Problem is I have a foot of snow. Once the snow melts, I'll be able to see better where they're at. Okay, now my truck should be unstuck. Let's get it back to the house. But this is the path I'm creating. And then I'll have a straight line. The whole point is to create a straight line from my house to the lumber mill. And it sounded like a good idea. A good place to start. I'll start doing lumber work in other places here. I'm trying to get around these trees I've cut down. Oh, come on, truck. You can do it. Yeah, it's not that bad a hill. And once this snow melts, I can make a road through here and keep it plowed. We seriously hung up again? Welcome to living in the snow, guys. Welcome to living in snow. Wow, this is a steep hill. No truck could climb this much snow and this steep grade. No freaking way that's gonna happen. Take it from me. Where'd I leave my mulcher, my T-Rex? Where'd I leave it? Here it is. This is what I like about tracked vehicles. I like playing in the snow. It's fun to play in the snow. I get to push it around and plow it, and I like tracked vehicles because, damn it, that tree. You can't high center a vehicle like this. It's pretty impossible. Because the entire wheelbase is, oh, a tree stump's in the way. No problem. Oh shit, it cut those logs too. Whoopsie. Yeah, this thing will literally cut anything in its way. Yeah, tree logs in the way, no problem. But I feel like that's cheating. Let's turn that off. I feel like that's cheating. But yeah, this thing will cut anything in its way. You can't high center a tracked vehicle because, well, I don't know. I haven't managed to yet, but let's push my truck out. Where's my truck? It's up here somewhere. Oh, my phone's ringing. Sorry if you guys hear that. That's my phone. Let me stop and just... Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Hello? Alright, gotta go. I'm streaming online live. Alright, bye. So inconsiderate. Just kidding. She didn't know. Alright. Yeah, I got family stuff to do today because Christmas. Alright, let's see. Oh, here's a tree stump. Let's cut this. These things may not go fast, but you can't get them stuck. There we go. Whoa, I'm sliding backwards down the hill, really? Oh, that's, you know why? Yeah, because my balance was put off because I had my mulcher down. Where is my truck stuck? It's up ahead. There it is. Okay. We're going to come down here and get it. This is, I mean, like, it's funny. I'm playing Farming Simulator, and I'm playing in the snow with frickin' construction and snow moving equipment. It's a whole different part of the game. Like, this game has so many aspects. It should be more widely recognized. Farming Simulator really should be more widely recognized. In my eyes, this is the ultimate sandbox game, and I'll tell you why. And I played a lot of them, like Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, things like that. Are some of all my favorite games are Wildlands, you know, are sandbox games. This is the true sandbox game because there is no end game. There's no enemy to defeat. There's no goal in the game. The only goal is to do whatever you want. That's why. It's not as sandboxy as Minecraft in that in Minecraft you can literally build anything. Though you can terraform here, you can't build anything literally, not quite, but there is no goal. There is no, you know, end world or end game or anything of any kind. There is no anything. Okay, this thing only has so much horsepower. So we're going to have to try to ram this vehicle, which is going to be hard. If I had a lift of some kind, like if I had a wheel loader, this would be much easier. If I don't have a wheel loader, there, I think I got it off the log. If I had a wheel loader, this would be much easier. I could just pick the one side of the truck up and move it, but I don't have a wheel loader. I think I got myself unstuck off these logs. I think we're slowly moving. Wow, this is a steep hill. Trust me, once this road is done, it won't look this bad. And once the snow's gone, it won't look this bad. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to hop back in the T-Rex, and we're going to chew up this wood. And push. Okay, let's just chew up the wood. Yeah, this thing eats up any wood in front of it, as you can see. Yeah, turn it off. because I want to harvest that wood. That wood's going to make me serious money. So I turned off the harvester. Okay, we should be good now. Wow, starting it from a stop on this hill is... Now, that said, there are solutions to this. Oh, there's definitely solutions to this. If I had the vehicles, what I would do is, if I had a wheel loader, I could grab up in front. Okay. I need to burn off some money anyway, so here's what I would do, guys. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I would do to clear this. I'll buy the vehicle, and then I'll just sell it to burn it off. I need to burn off some money anyway. So I would buy what I consider to be the best wheel loader, which is this guy right here, I think. There we go. And we'll just leave it the default color. It really doesn't matter. We're going to buy that, and then here's what we're going to buy. Watch this. If I had... Well, I do. I have way too much money that needs to be burned off. So here's what we're going to do. Here's how you unstick shit. We're going to buy this. Yeah, who cares? I'm just going to sell this vehicle immediately. I'm trying to burn off money. This is the highest horsepower wheel loader in the game that I know of. And it's fairly compact. And the problem is the claw spawned in, rolled over. Let's see if I can hook it up like this. Yep. Got it. Alright, here's how we're going to unstick the truck. I do want one of these. It's just I rightfully can't afford it yet, so I haven't bought it yet. I'm trying to get rid of that stupid $4 million I have. So that's why I'm going to buy this, unstick the truck, and sell it. Let's go back up the road we made. This particular wheel loader is a fairly new mod, at least on PlayStation. It's the NMC one. It's got a lot of power, and it's got a pretty narrow profile, which is good because it lets you move between shit like I'm about to do right now. And this will unstick my truck. I wish they had a winch mechanism in this game. It's like one mechanism they don't have I wish they had was a winch mechanism. Now that's assuming I don't get this thing stuck going up here. I am in deep snow. Put some more weight forward. See if I can... Okay, that seems to be... 4 miles an hour. This will do it though. This has got the torque. I'm positive this will do it. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second. But I wish there was a winch mechanism. Like in real life, my truck, in real life, it's got an 8,000 pound winch on it. My truck only weighs 6,000 pounds. I can wrap it around a tree and pull it out of a hole, you know. I wish they would really implement that, but I realized that would be probably fairly hard. I don't know how you would implement that in the game. This wheel loader, I thought honestly would climb this hill better. That's okay. I can always... I am trying to burn off that money. I could bring some other equipment up here and get that truck out. I could bring up a loader of some kind, or even that guy right there. Even if this doesn't work, I'll grab that forwarder right there. Wait, let's go around that forwarder. I don't want to get hung up on it. I could possibly bring... Yeah, frame rate's dropping because of all the wood that I fell. We're going to get that truck unstuck. I'm not sure. Wow, this thing is not doing as good as I thought it would, to be honest. This is why I prefer tracked vehicles in the snow. They seem to do better. Yeah, fuck the wood. Get out of my way. I'll pick you up later. I'll pick all you up later. on my own time. I'm going to come through here and harvest all this wood. It's a lot of money in wood right here. The frame rate's slowing down here because there's so much wood. Okay, so here we got a piece of wood we're dragging with us. Ah, come on. That is annoying as heck, isn't it? Ah, okay, got over it. I was trying to use I was hoping I could use my front end to pick up the back end. If this was a telehandler, I easily could have. Okay, the truck is up here. But this is the thickness of woods we've been clearing through all day. Or all night for those of you in Europe. Don't worry, this will pull the truck out. Once I can get it up there. I don't know, it's pretty steep though. This is why I wish there was a winch mechanism. This thing might not make it. I thought this thing would make it. Okay, fine. Alright, I was wrong. I've not worked with this steep a grade and this much snow, so I told you I'm trying to burn off money. Sell this. Even though I have seasons on, so it's going to sell for the same price I bought it at. Okay, what's a better vehicle? Let me think. Well, let's go with my original idea of the forwarder. Which I was using previously. Let's use the forwarder. Now this thing not only weighs a lot, but I've got a lot of wood loaded in it, so it's going to make it up there without a problem. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that claw hook. Here's my plan. I'm going to use that claw hook there. God damn, this wood is really killing my frame rate. That's why I'm trying to harvest as I go. Hang on, let's climb over this wood. I'm going to use that claw hook and grab the snow plow of the truck and lift it up and back. That's what I'm going to do. This thing can handle it. Just slow going. I thought that wheel handler would handle it. Usually wheel handlers can handle anything because they're so big and heavy, but we're talking at like impossible terrain here. But this is why I like tracked vehicles. Wow, this part of the hill is just steep as heck. No wonder I got the truck stuck. To be fair, those 5 of you watching, when I was in the Marines, I once saw an LAV. So, you know, like 8-wheeled armored personnel carrier, right? We just called them LAVs. I saw one, we had such bad mud one day. I saw an LAV get stuck in the mud. Like, it was seriously, it was hella bad mud. And we brought out another LAV to pull it out, and it got stuck. And so we had 2 LAVs stuck in the mud. The mud was, I don't know, maybe 8 inches deep. It was bad. We had it, because then what happened is we brought out a tank, and the tank got stuck in the mud. Okay, shit you not. So we had 2 LEVs and a tank stuck in the mud. And so we had to go out there and dig all that shit out. We were up damn near up to our knees in mud with shovels, digging that crap out. So I know how this shit can bog down even tracked vehicles. If I could get up here to where the... No wonder the truck got stuck. What I'm saying is, in real life, I've seen multi-wheeled vehicles and tanks get stuck in mud. This is not mud, this is snow, but... Is my arm getting hung up on something? I don't think so. It could have been my arm was getting hung up on tree limbs. But we're going to pull this truck out with this thing. Just the vehicles that I have. Oh, come on. Hang on. Oh, shit. They're sliding downhill. Oh, my God. Yeah, this game has the most realistic, most realistic physics I've seen. I let go of the gas pedal and this thing starts sliding downhill. Damn you, northern Sweden, and all your friggin' snow. Now my arm is getting hung up, but not much I can do about that except pull this back in. Where I can put it off to the side and fold it up to the side of the there we go. Try to get the arm out of the way in case that was impeding me. Watch this. We're going to get this truck unstuck. No, this thing will not get stuck. It's just, it's tree branches right now. Okay, now we get a... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swing the arm around in front. If I could frickin' get my damn physics right. Oh, I see what's going on. The problem is my arm is getting stuck on that damn tree branch. Okay. Okay, new tactic. Change driving direction. Oh, I see where I'm hung up. It's my bunk. There we go. I'm stuck between my bunk and my cab. There's always a solution. I could just cut that tree down. There is that. There's always a solution in this game. There! Take that shit, motherfucker! There! Take that shit! That's why I love this game. You know, it's like... Oh shit, my frame rate's dropping. It's just because of all the fell wood all around the area. And I just fell another tree. That didn't help. I'm trying to get my arm out of the way. Okay. Hang on, let me change driving direction again now that I know what's going on. Alright. Sorry about all the camera swiveling. It's because, I was changing the driving direction of the vehicle. Okay. Oh, the frame rate drop is killing me. That's just PlayStation and all the... Hang on, 1 second. Get this arm out of the way. There's no way. Well, I did say how I've seen this happen in real life. I thought it was pretty clever removing that tree. The road is not going to be this steep. It's just, I got my truck. I was trying to avoid the tree trunks and got the truck stuck on a deeper... Okay, fine. We'll work it from here. Fine. Yeah, frame rate sucks right now. Okay, we'll work it from here then. And knock all the wood out of my... What? How'd that even happen? It shouldn't have happened. That wood's all buckled in place. Hang on. Okay, it's still good. It's glitching out, but I'll fix that later. For now, let's get this truck out. The frame rate is what's fucking with me. That plus... we'll get the truck out from here like this. This is like, you seen that show, Emergency Rescue 401 or whatever on Netflix? This is like the extreme version. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Highway Rescue 401, that's what that show is called. This is the extreme version. We are using... What we want to do... Is that really... Hang on. Is that really as far as I can telescope that arm out? Now I'm like so focused on this. Is this really as far as this vehicle can go? I could get this thing unstuck by driving it down the hill. Just I'm trying to go up the hill with it. And there's no e-brake. Alright. Okay, I got this. Why do my farm simming streams always end up like this? Because I put myself in weird situations. My goal is to grab the snow plow of the truck. Oh, I did have more telescoping room. I thought I did. But that's as far as I can go down. Unfortunately. I can't reach the snowplow of the truck. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. We'll be more creative. I can't quite grab the snowplow at the truck. Or can I? Yes, I can. Ah, see, I told you guys. Ah, I lost it. Okay, let's get back in the truck. But see, oh my God. The frame rate's horrible because of all the wood that I fell here. Okay, so we'll try a different method. Okay, yeah, good idea, good idea. I already know what I'm gonna do. It is steep here. I will make a road through here. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just, this particular part is not where the road's gonna be. Now, I got a tree in my way. Yeah, I already see it. That's gonna be seriously in my way. Wow, my frame rate has dropped to crap. Oh, what's up, Gunblade Lad? I mean, I saw your comment earlier. I just didn't notice it was you. I know who you are. Okay, now we have a problem of a fell tree with, like, no frame rate. It's going to slide downhill. Yeah, it's going to slide down the hill. Eventually. That's like a 140-foot tall tree. It's going to slide down the hill, eventually out of the way. And whatever part of it doesn't, let's cut branches so we can see what we're doing. Damn, my frame rate has dropped to hell. What I'm doing is just cut some of these branches off. I like creative problem solving. And by the way, I'm not drunk today. I'm really spun up on energy drinks. I've been drinking a Monster. I'm just trying to get this tree to slide down the hill out of the way so I can get some view on what I'm doing. Here, let's get back in this thing. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to use the power of this guy. I was trying to push the truck out with this, but now we have a problem of wood that needs to be chewed up. Now, the thing with this game is, yes, I could reset this truck, but that's cheating. Hang on a second. Is my motor set too low? Ah, I'm sliding backwards down the hill now. Yeah, I told you this thing will chew up anything. Anything in its path. What am I doing? I was using the wrong button. There we go. Okay. I made the room I wanted. I made the room I wanted. I was trying to make enough room for this crane. Okay. Alright, now we're back in business. This crane has a lot of power behind it. So here's what we're going to do. Try to use it to push the truck forward. I told you that crane had a lot of power behind it. Alright. Let's retract the crane a little bit. Yeah, the crane on this thing has an immense amount of power. I was able to... I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. Again, the frame rate's only so low here because of all the... Now we have a problem of snow plow plus tree. Can I clear that? Okay, here's where the road's actually going to be, and whoops, I hit a tree. And it's... Remember, I'm driving in a foot of snow. Okay, here we go. Here's where the road's actually going to be, and it's not that bad. It's drivable. Especially once I have a road here, and there's no snow here. There's no road here yet, because we haven't cleared this far yet. There you go, guys. There's Creative Farming Simulator 19 problem solving for you. Truck unstuck. I always keep my word. Now we can go play in the snow. and hit a rock. All right, truck is unstuck. We're out free in the meadow. We were gonna go back to the house because it is well, game time. It's about an hour from bedtime. What am I hung up on now? It's just probably just my plow's hung up on something, or there's a rock under me or something. We're gonna go. Let's follow my old tracks. Yeah, let's follow my old tracks. Told you guys I'd get it unstuck. Okay, sorry, Gunblade. I'm just now seeing your. I was so focused on that. Man, I tried everything. I tried ramming it with various vehicles. I tried grabbing it with the plow. That would have worked, by the way. I could have grabbed it by the plow and pulled it up. When I did, I pulled it up, but I couldn't. I was at the length of extension of the arm. I couldn't do it anymore. And then I got the idea to just push it out with the crane arm. I was pretty proud of that one. What do I think of the removal of Predator? I'll say this, Gunblade Lad. I don't know why they removed that. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I know some people have been trying forever, and I know some people still haven't done it yet. If anything, they should pull the damn Sam Fisher shit. I hate that. I hated that mission so bad. Everyone knows that. How bad I hated the Sam Fisher mission. Why would they pull? I don't know. Well, of course I don't know, you know. But what do I think of it, I guess, would be an easier question. What do I think of it? I think it's stupid. They haven't pulled anything else from the game. Why would they pull that? Yeah. So now we can drive back to the house. This road's already actually made. You can kind of see, here, let's put my plow down. Let's put my plow back down. Let's start working on this road. This road's actually already here. I'm just trying to make that one part of the road to the forest, which... Oh, I'll get it fixed. I'll get it fixed. I was going to end this stream 20 minutes ago, but I got so focused on... I can't leave the stream with a... Oops, a vehicle. Okay, wait. Plow back up. I don't want to get my truck high-centered on a snowbank. My snow plow's caught on something. Hang on. There's the road. Wow, this... So I'm running the Seasons mod. This northern Sweden weather is no friggin' joke. Let's not go too fast. Let's not hit any trees. And then I'm gonna go get the rest of my vehicles unstuck because some of them are probably stuck or whatever. The frame rate back there is really bad because I have like hundreds of trees falling down. The thing is, see, here's tire traction like 2 hours ago. This game doesn't remove anything. Every change you make to the map stays there permanently. So let's teleport back here to this fucked up mess where I was cutting down trees with a chainsaw. Yeah, see how bad my frame rate is here? Let's get rid of this. This machine, which still has yet to get stuck, as far as I know. Hang on. It's not stuck. No, I'm just trying to maul this damn tree with it, and it's not working. I fell a couple trees here. Yes, I'm actually doing something here. There we go. I told you this thing will eat anything. This thing will eat anything, climb anything. Alright. So that's all unfucked. Now I still have the matter. Let's put this back where it goes. This is not a good place, because this is not where the road's going. This is steeper. That's why I shouldn't have brought the truck up here. The truck's going to be going up this path over here where the tire tracks are. So we're going to leave this parked off this path. This way I like tracked vehicles. Look. Alright. Okay, this is the last vehicle to have been kind of slightly fucked, and I see why. One of its tracks is hung up on something. Where's the crane at? Hang on, I'm trying to swing the crane around back. Alright. Here's what we need to do. Let's change driving directions. Okay. Hang on. Sorry for the camera swivel. That's out of my control. I was changing driving directions. Let's drive this back down the hill. What could I possibly be hung up on? The hill. That's just steep right there. Well, no, just on a tree. I'm done cutting down trees that are in my way. Let's drive over this one. Oh, there's another one on my way. Yeah, it's just the same one. No, it's a different tree. Man, this game is really giving me a hard time. Well, I'm working through some hard-ass terrain here. Now my bunk is hung up. Now the bunk of my... Okay, that is a problem. This is going to cause a big frame rate issue here, probably. And get the fuck out of the way, because there's a 20-ton forwarder and a 100-foot tree dropping. There we go. Alright. That tree was stuck in between my bunk and my cab. There was no getting around that. It was wedged. Oh my gosh. Of course, I'm working in an impossible terrain in a foot of snow. The tree stump is still there, though. This thing should have no problem getting over a tree stump. Yeah, I got it. Fuck you, tree. Oh, no! No. Okay, so here's where we get to be creative. Boom, what'd I tell you guys? Yeah. That's how you get creative. You, Whoa. It's still trying to tip me over. Got it. Pick it up the arm. Yeah, crappy camera views, I know. There's so many trees here. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, you flip over your vehicle, you can literally pick yourself up with your arm if you're good with it. I mean, well, you don't have to be good with it. Not that I'm good, just be creative. I don't know how I flipped. This road is proving to be much more challenging than I thought. I will say that much. But it will be done. It can be done. I'm like almost out of the woods. Pun not intended. Whew. We're taking this thing to go sell this wood right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're back in the clear. I mean, we got a load of wood in the way, but we can run over this wood if we have to. Oh, shit, hang on. That's my arm in the way. There we go. It's darker than I'd like. Are we caught on the bunk again? Let's just run over the wood and stick to the clear areas. You see, it's not as steep here. This is where I'm actually making the road. It's not as steep. Let's just run over all this damn wood. This thing can do it, obviously. My problem is getting my bunk stuck on tree trunks. I can crawl over wood. I say as I almost get stuck on a bunch of it. You know, this video started off much easier. I was really cruising along, harvesting and stacking it in my forwarder and everything, and then everything went haywire. This thing's flipped twice. Well, 1.5 times. The actual road is right up here. And then we'll be free of all this debris and all this crap. It's going to run over all this wood. Here's the actual road right around this rock. And I have it plowed even. There we go, we're home free. If you're wondering, this is the vehicle's maximum speed. Terminator voice. This is the vehicle's maximum speed. Yeah, that's why my engine's cutting out. We're gonna take this down and sell this damn wood because I almost lost it. Even though it's bundled down, I damn near lost it. It like went all weird and glitchy on me back there a little ways. Man, this is a thick forest. I mean, I've seen thicker forests in the game. This is a good balanced forest, I think. It's not that bad during the daylight. When you're doing this on your own time and you're not trying to live stream it and read comments, it's actually not that bad. It is time consuming though. So let's go sell this wood. Here's where I've already plowed and driven through so many times. I've pounded this down to the ground here. Yeah. And soon the snow will be gone. That won't even be an issue. But when it comes back, I'll be ready for it. I'll have a road plowed for it. So let's drop this wood off. But it can be kind of a bitch. Also, I'll have all this money burned off too. All that $4 million I have up there, that'll be gone. All right. There's another. Wow, that was $17,000 really in wood. I recommend with a normal forwarder like this, 6-meter long logs. Now the reason the truck's parked at the house is because it's bedtime. So I can go right to the truck, which is at my house, and I'll sign off during the day. Sleep 12 hours. It's going to start warming up a little bit more, but we're still in early spring. I'm still going to have to contend with the snow on my own for a while. Oh my God, it's daylight. We've been toiling in the dark for how long? Oh, Jesus Christ. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Those of you who watched the stream, I like to cut it here. Didn't intend for it to be this long, but we encountered problems, but we fixed them all. I got every vehicle. Well, not every vehicle. I got my truck here stuck and I actually got the forwarder. The forwarder Yeah, I just kind of got wedged a couple times and then flipped once. But yeah, those things are flippable. When you're carrying that many tons of wood, you got to watch the angle of your bunk. Even if your cab's level, if your bunk is off angle, it can pull the whole thing over. Just use your crane arm to push yourself back up. I don't think I've never had to reset one. I would never give up and reset one because, like I said, that was $17,000 worth of wood. Had I reset it, I would have lost all that wood. I'm not about to give up on that. We're going to finish this road, and I am determined now. I'm going to make a video on once this road's complete. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I know there's a voice delay, so I'm going to light a cigarette, give anyone who's watching less chance to add any comments or anything like that, because I know the reason there's a voice delay is because I had an internet blip earlier, and it just kind of screwed me over. Don't lose the wood. Exactly. Hey, I didn't lose anything. Nothing was lost. No man left behind. Nothing was lost. We got the truck out. Because you can reset vehicles. Like, I could have gone to the map. Hang on, guys. I could have gone to the map. Like, I mean, I know some people watching haven't played Farming Simulator. I know. It's like, where's the farming? Watch my previous live stream. That was all farming. Well, that was me, and I had a bunch of fuckery to unfuck there too, kind of. But I have other farming videos. There's lots of farming in the game. The point is, so like right here's my score. This is my harvester. See right there at the bottom of the screen, it says if I hit triangle, it would reset it back to where it came from. I could have done that at any time, but I don't give up because you can't do that in real life. You know, you can't reset a vehicle in real life. When I got that thing stuck, I was cutting down trees with the chainsaw and everything to get it out of the way. I wish there was a winch system in this game, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to say that. I'm not even going to suggest it on the forums because I'm sure a billion people have already said, "Why is there no winch system?" Like, look at this truck. This truck has. Oh, never mind. I have the snowplow mounted on the front, but the kind of bumper this truck has is the kind of bumper you would have if you had a winch. But the snowplow is kind of blocking that. There should be a winch system, though. You could do a lot more creative things. I've seen games that have that system. Older games that have that system. This truck's a beast, though, and I can't believe it couldn't climb the hill, and honestly couldn't believe at one point even my... I can't believe that at one point even my forwarder was failing to climb. This guy right here was actually failing to climb. That I find hard to believe. Now, my harvester never got stuck, and my T-Rex thing, the orange thing, I don't know what you call it, it never got stuck. But again, this thing had a big load of wood on it, so I guess it's understandable. But I'm going to take this thing up here, and yeah, it's dark here in Sweden. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm in northern Sweden. It's darker. I mean, in wintertime, 7 in the morning, it's still dark. So that's why that's why I've had my lights on pretty much all the time. It's just dark. We're gonna go back up here, and I'm gonna get this wood on my own. Guys, thanks so much for watching my stream. I'm Ryan from Darkdally, and catch you guys next time.